Welcome back. It is Mind Your Business podcast.
Happy Twilight, Justin.
Thank you. Happy Twilight to you, Sir Alan. Bart, my other host, what's up? How you doing?
Doing well.
Good.
I'm so stoked about tonight's guest.
Tonight's guest, man. Wow, we've had some good guests. I don't want to take anything away from our guest.
Not.
But A-list tonight.
Absolutely.
It doesn't get any better. If you've seen it on Facebook, then you already know what we're talking about. For those who have not seen it on Facebook, we're about to introduce somebody that's A-list.
Everybody wants him. Only we got him.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Like, no doubt about it. Everybody's wanted him. He has made out of his special schedule, time for us on this night and this night only. So we're excited about that. Most of you are watching this, and you might be thinking you're watching the Pat McAfee show right now. and you're not. But I have a question that I got to ask the guest. I normally, and most people are looking at me like, okay, he's just doing this for likes. He's trying to get views up. And if you know anything about me, I don't like I'm very self-conscious, okay? So, like, right now, me wearing what I'm wearing right now is,
Well, tell us about what you are wearing.
It's a little disturbing, you know.
I mean, is it disturbing, though?
I got to sit and stare right at you.
Okay, that's true. You don't have to stare. I'm only doing this for one question only, and then I'm going to have a different, when we come back from break, I'll have a different shirt on, okay?
Thank you.
I'll have a different shirt on. But
Wait, where's the applause button?
Are we going to break soon?
Thank God. The timer here says you got 15 seconds.
15? I got 15 minutes, buddy. But anyway, one of the most debatable questions ever around Christmas time is this question. Alan, do you know the question I'm about to ask?
I know the question you're about to ask, and you're right.
So the question is Die Hard a Christmas movie? So I wore this in honor of Bruce Willis's character, John McClane.
Right.
Yippee-ki-yay. And I'm going to stop it right there because we're trying to keep it clean for the kids tonight.
Justin Tucker. Kicker for the Baltimore Ravens.
Goodness.
Wow. So Bart, I want you to go ahead. Let's get our guest in because this is a question that I need to ask the man of the hour.
Right.
If anybody knows the answer to this question, it's going to be our guest. So Bart, who we got?
We have someone from the North Pole here tonight.
The North freaking Pole.
Is this it? Do we cut to him right now? Is this the big reveal?
I think you do it. Santa! Oh my God!
Good evening, fellas. Good evening.
Thanks for coming, Santa.
What is up, Santa?
Oh man, just a beautiful night. Glad you guys. What an introduction! Well,
thank you.
Yeah, great introduction.
I worked on that very hard.
It's Santa
It shows.
himself.
It shows.
Can't believe it.
But I tell you one thing though. Coming in tonight, the parking in Bowling Springs is awful.
Really?
I tried to park the sleigh out back. Way too much equipment
I
out
can't
back.
believe you brought the sleigh.
So yes, for sure. For
Okay.
sure. Yep.
So after the podcast, after we get done, we can go feed the reindeer?
Yes, for sure. For sure.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
So the question, Santa, you've been sitting here the whole time. We just now cut to you. So you heard my question. And if anybody knows this answer, it's you. Because obviously you are the embody of Christmas. This is you. This is the main man. This is the one who does it every year. One night a year. We're going to get into it, but
Never stops.
never stops. And here's the thing. I want to know your answer because Santa, this is going to dictate the rest of the show for me, okay?
But is it really fair to ask Santa such a biased? I mean, people on either side of this are pretty passionate about their answer.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's going to dictate the rest of the show.
This is going
for
to
me.
determine the final say-so.
It's going to determine the final say-so, and it's also going to determine if I talk the rest of the night. So, Santa, that's a big deal.
Very interesting.
Okay, that's not very true. I'm going to talk regardless because I'd like to hear my own self-talk. That's why I do a podcast.
What a guy.
I'm just kidding.
Santa knows all.
He does. He knows. He already
What'd you
knows.
say his name was?
Wow. Wow.
What list is he on?
Wow. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right, Santa. So I need to know, is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Well, I want you to have a good night.
Okay.
Oh, diplomatic.
I'm going to say yes, just for the simple fact that there's Christmas around in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my favorite Christmas movie.
And we'll get to your favorite Christmas
But
movies.
I would consider it a Christmas movie just because I see your passion about it.
I'm
You're
so
very
about
passionate
that?
about it. And I didn't want to say no because I don't want to ruin your night.
Thank you.
Wow.
Because Santa is the best.
But you
He
see
is.
what happened, Justin.
He's the best. What?
Santa didn't give you an objective answer. He gave the answer personalized to you.
Because that's what Santa does.
Absolutely.
And you know what? You know what, Alan? Do you know what? I'm taking it.
You should.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
There you go.
It's settled
There
then.
you
Die
go.
Hard is officially a Christmas movie.
It's official. It's official. Speaking of Christmas movies, we did a poll at the last podcast. We put it on the Facebook page and put it on the page and everything like that. And I got the list of the top 5 that people considered the best Christmas movies.
Interesting.
So I want to get one. I want to go around the room and get everybody's favorite Christmas movie. And then I'll give the list first, and then we'll let Santa say what his favorite Christmas movie is, because again,
That's exciting.
that's a lot of like traction on that movie when Santa says it. You know what I mean? Like
No bigger endorsement.
there's no bigger endorsement. So the top 5 is number 5, Miracle on 34th Street.
Great movie.
Number 5?
That's number 5.
Wow.
That's number
Put 'em out
5.
higher, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 5. Number 4. A little bit of a shocker here. Number 4 is A Christmas Story.
I can agree that'd be
I'm
the
kind of
top
curious
5,
on that.
yeah.
There's a lot of different versions of that one. I'm curious what.
Well, somebody might shoot their eye out, so it's always interesting.
Yeah. Shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out with that thing.
There's the second one, and then they've got the new. So the
I like the one
The-
with the lamp.
the original.
You know, the leg lamp.
Yeah. Yeah.
one. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Number 3 is The Grinch.
The Grinch, the cartoon or the Jim Carrey
Yeah,
one?
different versions of that one.
So I don't know which version. I personally have seen both, and I like both.
Yeah, I would
So-
say both are pretty decent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both are pretty good. Number 2, Home Alone.
Home Alone.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Home Alone.
Bart's
Home Alone.
house. Yeah.
Yeah, 8
exactly.
stories.
8 stories.
Yeah, 8
yeah.
levels.
Yeah, and again, you could throw in the sequel to that one, I think, as well. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Yeah.
So either one of those, but the original Home Alone is what most people said. And number 1, and I want to see if y'all agree with this one or not. Number 1 on the list is National Lampoon's
Yeah.
Christmas Vacation.
Vacation.
Yeah, Christmas Vacation. Yep. Number 1.
Yeah.
A lot of people said it. Some honorable mentions on there. The one that I thought would get more of a vote is Elf.
Elf. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised that one's not in the top 5. That's kind of become a classic for a lot of people.
See, some people who watch that don't even give it a chance because of Will Ferrell, because they just don't like
They
Will
just don't
Ferrell.
like him. They think it's going to be slapstick comedy or something.
Right.
It's not.
Right. It's not. I mean, some of it is, but it's actually a kind of a cute little movie.
Yeah.
Again, my favorite. Alan, have you seen that movie?
Yes.
My
many times.
favorite
If
part.
your house is anything like mine, about I guess this time of year or a little later, they just cycle.
Yeah.
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 Playing
Right.
all the time in the
Right.
background. And
Yeah. So my favorite part of that movie is when Will Ferrell comes to work and he walks in and he's talking about how in love he is with his girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
And
They're having the meeting.
They're having the meeting
Yeah.
with the producer of the books and everything, and he's a shorter guy. Okay. We'll just keep it like that. He's a shorter guy, and Will Ferrell goes, "Oh, you brought an elf with you." And he gets so mad. And he
Call me Elf one more
Yeah, he
time.
says, "Call me Elf
that's
one more
Peter
time."
Dinklage from Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Yes.
You don't
Yes.
mess with him.
No, you don't. He says, "Call me Elf
Fantastic.
one more time." And
He's so
and
good.
Will goes, He's an angry elf. It's my favorite part of that
Great
movie.
scene.
Favorite part. All right, Bart, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
The one I've watched the most, I would probably have to say, is either You'll Shoot Your Eye Out or Christmas Vacation.
So both of yours are in the top 5 of everyone else's.
Yeah, I mean, if I was going to have to watch one over and over and over, I would probably go with You'll Shoot Your Eye Out.
Okay, The Christmas Story.
Yeah.
The Christmas Story. Also, the same movie, he gets his tongue stuck on the pole.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
The cold, yeah.
yeah, that's a good movie. Alan, what you got?
That's got to be, that's got to be one of the ugliest kids ever.
I know Santa didn't just say that.
Santa is
Lord,
man.
You've got to admit that's true.
That is true.
Lord, he stayed on my naughty list. I can tell you that.
Oh man, I love it. I love it. Alan, what you got?
When I was a young kid, I watched, believe it or not, Muppet Christmas Carol all the time. I had to watch it every year. But now it's probably the same as Bart's. I'm going to go with Christmas Vacation, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go with one that was not even an honorable mention. I cannot believe this is not even a recognizable movie because it comes on CBS every year. Every year.
Rudolph.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Right, yeah.
I love that movie still today, and I'm
It's
36
like 20
years
minutes
old.
long, though. Is it really a movie?
Wait, hold on. Time out.
You're talking about the... Wait,
It's
are you talking about
the clay animation.
one?
Yeah.
Isn't it really short?
It's an hour.
No.
Yeah,
is it
I guess
really?
it is an hour.
Yes.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
elf pulls the abominable snowman's teeth at the end. Yeah.
The elf
Maybe
that.
so.
It's going to be a dentist that doesn't
Yeah.
want to be an elf.
A lot of commercials there. They probably could have been 30.
Yeah.
Santa is.
Santa knows.
Santa knows.
Santa knows.
Santa
Does
knows.
that really... Does that really...
It's all about the money, man.
So Santa.
the Frosty the Snowman. Is that a movie?
Nah, that's like a cartoon show, I guess. I mean, okay, I'll give it to you. Maybe Rudolph's
What
not.
about, the Santa Claus movies with Tim Allen?
Tim Allen.
Yeah, so
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Great actor.
So Santa. Speaking of
Santa has spoken.
those, Santa has spoken. He loves Tim Allen. I guess you were happy with the choice of Tim Allen playing you.
Yes, Tim Allen's great.
Well, now, wasn't he on the naughty list back in 1978 for doing some, let's just say, illegal things?
Bart, I can't comment on that.
Okay.
I can't comment on that.
We won't talk anymore about that.
Santa does not spread dissent.
Listen, Santa.
Bart and his unuseful knowledge.
Unuseful knowledge. I know.
Golly.
Keep it jolly.
Once, so Santa got to the place where once Tim Allen decided to play him,
He got
he's
nice.
like, this
He's
nice
nice.
list.
He's
nice list now.
Yep.
All right, Santa.
It's still not my number one.
Still not your number one.
What's your
I
number
gotta
one,
know.
Santa?
Like, hold on. The movie about you is not your number one movie as far as
sir.
Christmas movie goes.
Not at
Wow,
all.
that's a shocker.
Not at all.
What is it then?
Home Alone.
Wow.
How about that?
So number 2 on the list is Santa's number 1.
All right.
Do you remember that movie back? Do you remember he had the gadget that started recording itself? Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah,
That
get
was
out of here, you filthy animal.
That was a huge hit on the Christmas
Yeah.
list that year.
Yep.
My elves made so many of those things that year.
Walkman.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it was something different than a Walkman. though.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Sony Walkman?
I don't know.
No, he said keep the change,
tape-
you filthy animal.
Yeah, tape recorder. or
Yeah.
something. Yep.
But
Keep
it
the
was,
change.
Yeah.
I can remember passing a lot of those out.
Man. Man, I cannot. Bart, I am so excited.
I got so many questions.
I do too. Like, just.
Well, I want to ask a question, Justin.
Okay.
When did you stop believing in Santa Claus, or did you ever quit
Oh
believing in
my
Santa Claus?
gosh!
Yeah, so-
I can't believe he even asked that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a.
Because, a situation happened to me when I was in 2nd or 3rd grade. Kids at school can be mean, and they can
Yeah.
crush your dreams, especially if you ride the school bus. But all the kids at school told me that Santa wasn't real, and my parents gave me all those presents.
Wow.
So I went home and I told my parents, and I was just crushed. I said, "Are you guys Santa Claus? Is he even real?" They said, "No, Santa Claus is real. We just help him out every now and then." And that night when I went to bed, there was rat presents underneath the tree. when I woke up the next morning, there was tons of presents that weren't even wrapped. It was underneath.
That's right.
So I knew Santa Claus was real. He came in and he brought those presents, and I believed ever since.
Of course.
Yeah. So for me,
Great story, Bart. Great
Thank
story.
you.
for me, it started to be a question if Santa was real or not. About the age of 7 to 9, right? I started like, what's really going on here? Like how? And we're going to get into it, Santa, because there's a lot of people. I mean, the Christmas magic is kind of fading out, unfortunately. It's all about commercializing and
But we have the man here.
But we got the man here
Yeah.
to talk about it, to set the record straight. That
Yes.
there is. I'm touching him right now.
Santa Claus
My man is real.
He's real.
And he's here.
And he's here.
And we got you a sun drop and a cookie, Santa.
I appreciate that.
Not milk and cookie.
Take a look at this cookie.
Sun dropping cookie.
What kind of cookie is this, Bart?
I'm not sure.
C.K. Kruger's?
CK Kruger.
Cranberry? Oat? Bart.
I think it's got a little apricot in there, too.
Yeah, you could have
Wait
done
a second.
You could have done a little better.
Wait a second.
Apricot.
I didn't want to give
Wow.
you the traditional.
Wow. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Well,
Big as I am and I get that, you know, wow.
Bart, what are you telling Santa?
What?
I just thought it'd be something different, you know.
Oh, speaking of
This is a
speaking of
sad
giving things. Obviously, you're the man who does it, right? And I hate to be this guy, but did you bring us anything?
I was thinking the same thing.
Wow.
I was thinking
wow.
the same thing.
I mean, I know you're here and you're the man, but
Such greed.
yeah,
I agree, Mr. Allen. I agree.
I know.
I agree.
So
Yes, I actually brought gifts. I actually brought gifts.
Okay.
Even though you shouldn't have asked that, I brought gifts. Yes, sir.
Do we want to go ahead and get those gifts? Or
I do. I can't
What is
wait.
this greed?
I'm just
Santa,
asking.
please set this
Listen.
straight.
Let me
We'll
just.
get him straight soon, Alan.
There we
Wow.
go. Yeah.
Let me
Coal under your
I know. Okay. Let's everybody calm down for a second.
Okay.
We have a jam-packed show. I mean, we got questions to Santa. We got questions about the reindeer. We got questions about the elves. We got questions from Facebook. I got other questions that kids just came up to me knowing that Santa's coming, and they want to know. We
Santa
got.
been here 20 minutes and you asking for your present.
I know. I'm
Santa,
like,
did you bring us presents?
I mean, sorry. I
Well,
mean,
we brought him a cookie.
Yeah.
So
Alan, I hope I got a shirt in this bag for him.
Oh, how about that?
golly.
I promise
How
you,
about
I'm
that,
having a
McLean?
shirt
Yeah.
after the introduction. I just had to represent John McClane.
Does he have a car with a loud muffler?
Please, let's go to the break.
I
Like a
believe he
Fast and
does. I
Furious
believe
car?
he does.
He's got a
Oh
car
my
with a loud
god! He just went Vin Diesel on me. Oh, it's classic.
Yes, I can pass the gifts out. Is there any certain order you would like those in?
Let's let Alan have his first.
Alan first.
I get a
Alan
gift?
first.
Bart, can you pass it?
Justin, you mind helping me?
Yes, sir.
Well, I think Justin might
Okay.
more easily be able to pass it
Yeah.
to you.
Alan's is the one with the it's got the mermaid wrapping paper.
Bart.
Wait a
Mermaid
minute,
wrapping
Santa.
paper.
Wow.
Wow, that sounds cool.
Wow, Bart. He brought his satchel with him.
Nice. You brought the sack.
He brought his satchel with him.
Little
Yes, sir.
mermaid.
Never leave home without it.
I love it. All right, so mermaid.
Mermaid.
Okay.
Okay, we got to see what it is. Watch Alan open it. We got to see Alan open it.
All right.
Mine?
Here it is. Mermaid.
All right.
Just like
Cool.
he said.
Hand it on over.
All right, here you go.
Let's see.
All right, Alan, we got to see what Santa got you.
All right, let me sit
Oh,
back
this
down.
is so awesome.
This is going to be great.
I cannot.
So, do I switch the camera to myself? for
yes,
this?
Yes, yes.
And you open it on camera.
All right.
Oh,
so
wow. Here we go.
Here we are.
Then you show the camera what he
The
got
folks
you.
see the Little Mermaid.
Nice.
All right, here we go. Tearing right into it. We're not going to save the wrapping. We're just going to tear into it.
There you go.
All right, what do we got here?
Santa, do you mind not
It's-
saving the wrapping?
It's something in a frame.
Oh, you got a picture.
We got a picture of something here.
Oh, man.
What is it?
I haven't flipped it around.
He's going to
yet.
love it.
He's going to love it.
He's going to love it.
This paper.
I love it.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Santa.
Here we
Let's
go.
show the people first.
All right.
Show the people first.
It is.
Picture of John David Studd.
Who
Most likely to kill buckwheat.
Way to go, Santa. That was so awesome. That's what he's always wanted.
Santa.
I've been keeping a close eye on Alan, and I thought that would be
That's going on my wall.
Yes, sir, Mr. Allen. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you, Santa.
Yes,
Santa
sir.
is most generous, and I think
Wow.
Bart got just as much enjoyment out of
is
that
great.
as I do.
That is great.
That was fantastic, Santa.
Thank you, Santa.
All
Thank
right, Bart.
Let's get Bart.
Let's get Bart.
Bart's is in there in a single box.
Okay, single box, single box.
Nice.
Bart's gonna love this too. I'll pass it to him.
Pass it to him, Santa. Pass it to him.
Oh, thank you, Santa. What a nice box.
Oh, wow.
Merry Christmas.
What? I cannot wait. This is awesome. Okay. All right.
Got the camera
I got some
on it.
ham.
This man has ham.
I got some ham. I got some ham. I'll get 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 some ham.
This man has ham.
I got some ham. I got some ham. Wait, there's something else.
No way.
There's something
What else? What else?
I don't know
What is this?
You know what that is. You know what it is.
I got some
Yes.
ham.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Santa.
Yes,
Santa,
sir.
wait. Hold on.
Oh, that's
Santa,
great.
do you watch our podcast?
So actually, I did watch the podcast where Bart was talking about Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And, he was talking about, I love turkey, but if ham's there,
I'll get some ham.
I'll get some ham. I'll get some ham. I remember it. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So I thought that would be perfect for Bart. You know,
I think this is perfect.
Easy
That is
to
perfect.
pack.
Obvious Santa watches. We got John David Stutz. We got ham. We
yes.
got butter.
What a guy.
What about your personal butter, Bart? Like, what is that? That's awesome.
That's so thoughtful.
So now the thing is, are you going to use your that butter? I
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, all right.
Nobody.
I didn't know if you were
going
gonna like.
thought to get me butter for Christmas. I'm just.
I didn't know if you were gonna like. I didn't know if you were gonna like put it in like your glass case so you didn't have to ever use it.
But
like
you
this.
haven't won, Bart. You remember what I've got?
John David Stutz.
All right.
what an epic gift, you know?
I know
That was
That's-
epic. Yeah.
All right. So I guess it's my turn.
Yes, and can I tell you something before you start to open?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh boys.
You are not on my good list.
Oh, I can believe that.
What?
I mean,
This is groundbreaking news.
Wait, why can you believe that? First of all, you're supposed to be my man across from me
Well, you
with the
gotta-
support.
Ham talks, baby. Ham talks.
And talks.
Ham talks.
Yes, sir.
Should I ask? Do I ask why I'm
I
on the-
prefer not to say,
Okay.
but you do have a chance to, make a better impression on me tonight.
Okay.
We can change that
All right.
before I leave.
So my gifts is a reflection of me being on the naughty list.
Yes.
This is unbelievable news.
And I really didn't want to do it, just like I really didn't want to say yes to the Die Hard movie, but you forced me. But you have forced me to do this.
Wow.
You have forced it on yourself.
Santa tells it like it is. He ain't no holds
Gosh, I'm
barred.
expecting
I
the
know
police to
everything.
come in and arrest Justin or something.
That's what I'm expecting.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what you got.
I've never had a guest just rip me like Santa just ripped me.
Hey, you were probably on the good list until you showed up in that shirt.
Exactly.
Probably so. All right.
I was like, what podcast has a bouncer?
There we go. Santa is on fire.
He's on fire. My man. All right,
What
so-
is it, Justin?
Oh my God. Are you kidding me right now,
Your
Santa?
favorite.
Lemon meringue.
Your favorite.
Justin, wait a minute, Santa. Justin hates lemon.
Exactly.
Because I'm on the naughty list.
Exactly.
I'm on the naughty list.
Exactly.
Are you kidding me right now, Santa?
Well, it looks like you got some other
You
things.
got
in
some
there.
more stuff, though.
Oh,
you got some
my
more
God.
stuff.
So because you're on the naughty list, you get more presents?
Exactly.
Jesus.
Exactly.
It's a big warning.
What is going on right now?
Those are so good. Oh, those are so
What the
good.
heck is happening?
Love lemon bars.
Santa is giving
Love
his
it.
endorsement.
What the?
Justin, move it in a little bit so the camera can get it.
I'm
good.
sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah. There you go.
Sorry. I didn't want the camera to see it.
Oh, no.
Minute Maid list.
Make it yourself. Minute Maid. And look at the name brand there, Bart. It don't get no better than Minute Maid.
No,
Minute Maid.
that's quality.
That is quality. Quality limit.
Listen. I want everyone to realize what they're looking at right now. This is not lemonade. This is 100% pure, concentrated lemon juice. What the heck is happening?
Low
Good stuff.
vitamin C.
Good stuff. Dehydration, it's all over it.
All right, so now I'm mad. I'm on the naughty list.
There couldn't be any better gifts than what Santa has bestowed upon us.
Well, he
this very
said
year.
that you had a chance to change it before the night was over. How can he change it? By eating some of it, or
Yes.
Bart,
Do we have a
what you got in your
fork
wallet?
anywhere?
I got a 5. I'd like to see him eat it.
Santa?
Oh my
You
God!
usually have.
All right, listen.
travels-
Santa's gonna go. Listen. All right, if I have a chance to get on the nice list by taking a bite of, I'll do the pie. Okay, I can't do it all. I just can't.
Not even a shot of that.
How about a shot of lemon juice?
All right.
That sounds good.
Okay.
I like the idea of that, Santa. That is a great idea.
Okay, listen. Listen.
Oh, wow. It's huge.
Folks, do you see it?
Oh,
This is great.
This
I
is
tell you.
awesome.
Why?
Because of your list.
Santa's always watching.
What
Sure
did you
does.
do?
I
Justin?
don't know.
I think just take a little. I'd start with a sip.
Oh my God!
Okay. All right, listen.
Do you want the break before you do
Yes.
this? Okay.
I got to get mentally prepared.
And please, for the love of Pete Sampras, put a shirt on.
Pink
I'm gonna-
Sampras. The tennis player. I always root for the heterosexual.
Listen. Okay. Alan, Santa, Bart, y'all need to calm down. Can I take us to break?
Justin has lost control.
I think we need a break. We need a break.
I have lost complete control of this show.
Oh my goodness.
I need to rein it in. I'm gonna put a shirt on, and I'm gonna find a fork because I got to get on your nice list. That's ridiculous, Santa. We're gonna have a talk after this.
No, you didn't just threaten Santa.
I did.
Wow.
I'm the freaking bouncer.
Wow.
I'm the bouncer.
Wow.
All right.
His killing spree does not have to be over. We can sick John David Stutz on it for a little bit.
That's right.
All right, when we come back from our break, I'll have a shirt on. I'll take a shot of lemon juice and a bite of this lemon pie to be on Santa's nice list. And then, Bart, we'll get in some questions.
Yep. Sounds
Because
good.
that's what the kids want to hear. How do you do it in one night? That's the first question. We'll be right back on Mind Your Business Podcast.
They're everywhere. Your yard, your kitchen, your bedroom. Invading your home and property, spreading disease, and destroying everything in their path. If you don't act, they'll multiply, crawling ever closer to you and your family. The only thing they fear is the web. Nelon-Cole Termite and Pest Control. Call today for their new service special and save $25. Bugs, beware of the web.
Welcome back to Mind Your Business Podcast. Is this better, everyone?
I love that shirt. That's so Christmassy.
Thank you.
Looks kind of die-hardish.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like it.
I appreciate that, Santa. I don't.
You're going to go outside and do some timber work. Timber man.
Cut some trees and buy some wood up.
Little lumberjack there.
Paul Bunyan stuff. Yeah.
Little lumberjack there. And I got, I had a sticker on me from the pie that I'm about to eat. Thanks to Santa.
Lemon meringue.
Just to get on your nice list, my man. Like, that's what's about to happen.
Wait, Justin. I got to adjust that light. We're doing this live, folks, but I got to turn your light down a bit.
Oh, so we're not cutting, huh? We're just going straight to it.
Wow.
That's what we do because we're so professional.
Yes.
There we go.
All right, is that better?
Yeah.
Now you can see those logging arms in that shadow.
That's
That's how those arms get so big.
That's right.
Swinging that pickaxe.
You don't own a blue ox, do you?
No. All right, so Santa, this is for you. I'm about to take a bite of this lemon pie, and I cannot promise anything that happens after I take the bite. Okay, I mean, it could get bad. Again, this is Penny's fault. My babysitter,
Oh, Penny.
Penny.
This one goes out to you.
We have given shout outs to Penny.
Listen, is Penny on your naughty list or nice list?
Penny's been good lately.
Bull crap.
Penny has been good.
She wasn't
lately.
always.
She was not
See
always.
that?
Well, look what she was dealing with.
Wow.
Santa is brought
A
it
naughty list guy.
to the Nelon-Cole offices.
How have I always been on the naughty list?
We're gonna change that here in a minute.
Okay. All right. So,
All it takes is eating some lemon.
Santa's gonna dish out some punishment.
all right, here we go.
Oh,
wait.
man.
Let's preface this by just how bad do you hate lemon?
I hate anything lemon. I had a lemon donut when I was from Penny.
Oh yeah, we heard that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you've seen the podcast, you
Penny
know.
Stutz, I think.
John Penny stuff.
I was after I ate that lemon donut, I was sick for 3 days.
Wow.
So
Wait, do we need
Wow.
a bin or something beside us?
I haven't had anything lemon flavored other than lemon in my water or tea since that day.
You're not gonna hurl, are you?
I told you, I'm not responsible for what happens after I take this bite.
Dude, if you do the Technicolor heave, do it on Santa. That'd
Yeah,
be a great
yeah.
video.
It's happening. All right. All right, so here we go. And so I'm going to take a bite of the lemon pie,
The good smell of it.
and then I'm going to
Chase it with some lemon
chase it with
juice.
lemon juice.
That'll be all
Here we
right.
go. It'll all
right.
be over in a minute.
Here we go.
I'll be over in a minute.
All right,
Santa.
all right, all right, all right. Here we go. Here we
You
go.
would need a trash can.
Bart, here we go.
Watch him.
That looks good.
Really good.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh God, he
No.
really is gonna.
Hold it back.
Good.
Hold it back. Chase it
gotta
with the
chase
lemon. That's a lot of lemon juice.
Terrible.
Heaven to Betsy.
Nice.
That is definitely 100% concentrated.
Nice.
It's in
This
my
is
nose.
quite a demonstration, folks.
It's in my nose, man. It's burning my nose.
He's puckered up.
Exactly what I planned.
Oh my gosh. That was the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth since the lemon filled donut.
Well, I'll tell you what, young man, since you did that,
No way.
I've got you 2 more presents. Your favorite
Christmas tree.
and your favorite soda pop.
Oh my gosh.
Now that was well worth it, I would say. Santa.
Welcome to the nice list.
Thank you, Santa.
Welcome to the
Justin, I will take back every bad thing I've ever said about
he
you. All
earned
of
it.
them. If you'll pass out the trees at some point.
I will pass out a tree.
See, that's a good man.
I will.
Great man.
I will. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. It only took me doing that. Almost dying.
That was it. That was it.
My back of my throat right now is literally on fire. That's straight just acid in my throat right now.
Yeah, that'll clean you out.
Yeah.
It's like eating a spoonful of Drano.
Oh, my gosh.
Hollow inside.
Oh man. But thank you for my Christmas trees and my Diet Sun Drop and finally putting me on the nice list.
Yes, you're welcome.
It took a minute. It took a
Wait,
minute.
did he put you back on the nice list?
Yes.
Yes, he's
he
on
just
the nice
He is
list
back
now.
out.
he
He
just
is
said.
back out.
He just said. So let's get into it, Santa.
All right.
Unbelievable.
Santa,
gonna
tell
get-
us a little bit about yourself and your business.
You incorporated
Bart.
a sole proprietorship.
I didn't come here to hear your business. You know.
Wait,
What do you want to know about me, Mr. Cole? What do you
one
wanna know?
second though. I do have to ask this question. I mean, we're talking about businesses and stuff. I mean, we got NILs going on in college sports and all that stuff. My question is, do you get any kickback from all the commercials about Coke and, Christmas trees? I
Snickers
mean,
and-
I don't feel like these are fair questions.
Well, I mean, they're tough, but I mean, and I've never been asked that before. But I'll be honest with you. Yes, we get a lot of kickback.
okay, that's
You
what I
know,
thought.
without
you
stuff
gotta
like that,
fund your
without
toys.
stuff like that, there's no way I could do what I do.
Well, Santa, I noticed
Nice.
you weren't wearing your boots tonight when you came in. Is that some of your kickback you get?
Yeah.
Let's see those things.
How are we going to do that? And I'm going to take
I'm
one
hanging
off.
out there.
Well, I would just kick one up.
Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
sure.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
Jordan.
The
Santa's
Jordans.
sporting the Jordans
Not just
tonight.
Jordan's classics.
Classic Jordans.
So, Santa, your shoe game is obviously on point. Do the wide shot, Alan, for
yeah.
me.
There you
Okay,
go.
so look at my boots right now, everyone. Check my boots out.
I like the boots.
Okay, so Santa, thank you for liking my boots. The other day, I got straight trashed by a teenager that did not like my boots whatsoever.
Jealous.
They
Did you
thought
put
they
it?
were.
Well, did you then put your boot?
I did not. Other than her, other
Keep
than
it clean, Santa.
Other than her not liking my boots, she's a sweet girl. But she
Wow.
she didn't like my boots. She thought they were funny. And you know what she told me I needed? She said I needed a pair of Dunks.
Dunks.
So Santa on my Christmas list now, so I can win this teenager over. I need you to bring me a pair of Dunks.
No,
Dunks.
I can make that happen.
Thank you, sir.
I
Thank you,
can
sir.
make
That's
that
all I
happen.
needed to know.
I can make it happen.
So
Unbelievable. Santa's here.
it is crazy. It is crazy.
You just asked for something, and Santa says, "Yes, I am going to bring it for you."
I know.
It's
Wow.
a joy to be here. It's
I know.
a joy to be
It's
here.
amazing. And I got some ham.
You got some ham.
Yes.
Bart loves some ham.
I'll get some ham.
Santa, how long you been doing this?
I usually don't tell my age, but I'm over 1,700 years old. So
Wow.
Wait a second.
This is unbelievable.
you can Google it all you want. It'll tell you the facts. It'll tell you the facts.
Google never lies.
I'm not lying, kids. I'm that old.
1,700 years old. So you've been doing this for 1,700 years.
Yes.
That's like as old as my mom.
Wow.
Wow.
Times 30?
Times 30. Do you have any children of your own?
All my children are grown.
1,700 years. That's a good. Yeah.
Let's see. Little Stevie is turning 1496.
They're all 1,690. You know, come on, man. Mr. Cole, you know, no, I don't have any kids in the last long time.
So are they part of the family business?
Yes.
Nice.
Very much so.
What are their jobs?
Basically just the organization part of it. I mean, there's so much that goes into this. I mean, the hustle and the bustle. We usually take, January and February off, but when March rolls around, we're right back at it again.
So you do get some time off.
We do get some time off. January and February, we do nothing.
Wow,
We
really?
do
Nothing.
We do
So
nothing.
what is the ideal of Santa just chilling, doing nothing in January and February? Like what are you doing?
Well, I really love sports, which is a bad time for football because you think about it, January is just the Super Bowl. Is that correct? And that's all you have.
Yeah, you can play off and go into-
I'm a big college basketball fan, so I watch sports. I'm just a normal person,
Wow, just
normal
okay,
17
wait,
years old.
I'm just a normal guy who loves sports. Probably do what you do, kick your feet back.
Yeah, I
Let
do.
Mama Claus do all the work.
Wow.
Yeah, and just watch some TV.
Wow. Okay, so you love college basketball.
I do.
This is a big question because this is going to another dictation of like who people is going to continue to watch now. Who's your favorite college basketball team?
My goodness.
Well, everybody was born a Tar Heel until you're brainwashed at birth. So I'm definitely a North Carolina Tar Heel.
Wow. Okay.
That is-
I'll take that.
Yep.
So there you go. So sorry, Bart, no Clemson fan, and sorry for me too in Tennessee.
Well, I mean,
I spell Clemson with a P. I don't know if you know that or not.
Clemson.
Clemson.
Clemp.
That's better than the people that say it with a Z. Clemson.
Clemson. So we got the off season stuff of what you do. January and February. So what happens in March? Like, do you just get geared up again and ready to
Geared
go?
up. Probably like you guys do. You have a big monthly meeting at the beginning of March, and everybody gets their duties, and everybody knows what they're going to do, and it's time to get after, and we can't look back until the big night comes.
Wow.
So it's
Nice.
It's a lot, but we have to give everybody that much time off. There's no way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just a lot goes into what we do.
A lot of work.
So, how long have you and Mrs. Claus been married, Santa?
Got married in our early 20s.
So, about 1,750 years ago.
long time. Long time.
So, where did you guys meet?
Bart, I did not bring a calculator. Those numbers get big.
They do.
How did you meet Mrs. Claus? I mean, And did she know you were Santa Claus when you guys?
No, actually,
was that one of the ladies that kissed you under the mistletoe?
no. I mean, she didn't know anything about what I did until
Gotcha.
we got into the relationship part of it. But she's a big helper too. She does a lot.
So my question is, how long in the relationship did you wait to tell Miss Claus that?
I told her immediately. I had to. You can't hide.
You can't really, right?
You can't hide. 10 months of work.
Where did you guys go? I mean, did you take her to the date to the North Pole, or then say, "Hey, by the way, I'm Santa Claus"?
Did you take her back to Netflix and then you're watching Netflix at the Santa house?
Hey, would you like to go to the actual coldest place on planet Earth?
I know. Yeah, it takes a different kind of person to stay there. I can tell you that. But it's been that long, Bart. I don't even remember where the first date was.
Right.
It's been that long ago.
Santa, a lot of people obviously every year leave you cookies and milk. That's like the tradition, at least here in America, it's the tradition. Mm-hmm. Cookies and milk. Have you ever went somewhere where they didn't leave cookies and milk and they left something else? So you have a chance now to broadcast this to a lot of people if you want something other than cookies and milk. Do you need some
Bacon
protein?
and eggs. Yeah.
Do you need some protein in there every now and then? It's a long day.
Protein would be great.
Like chicken wings and pizza.
Ooh.
Chicken wings would be a little messy, and you guys got to remember.
Get all over your white beard, wouldn't it?
Yes. And I know you're stingy with your napkins, so that wouldn't help out.
Those are my personal napkins.
Yeah. Tried to get one of those earlier, didn't we, Joe?
Yes, I did. I tried to get a napkin earlier to have my pie with, and Bart goes, "Sorry, these are my personal napkins."
Personal house.
But to answer your question, for the most part, everything's cookies and milk. You'll get some people who leave some beef jerky from time to time.
Okay.
Nice.
Beef jerky and milk, it's not a good combo.
No.
Not a good combo, but milk and cookies is basically the main thing.
How many cookies do you think you eat?
Santa can't answer that shit.
A lot, Bart. A lot.
Do you have a favorite cookie?
I would say the chocolate Oreo.
How about
that's
that?
a nice cookie.
Just because the milk part, because I can stick it in there, give her like 20 to 25 seconds, and it'll
Now,
just
do you
melt in your
submerge
mouth.
the whole cookie?
Oh, well, everything but my fingertips.
So, wait, Santa, I got something for you, buddy.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
The fork.
You can take the fork. You can take this fork right here. Maybe not this one, but you can take a fork. Take it with you when you start your night.
All right.
And then somebody leaves you Oreo cookies and milk. Take the Oreo cookie and put the fork in the middle where the icing is.
Okay.
And you can submerge the whole cookie and then eat it right off the fork.
Well, nice.
The whole cookie is submerged in the milk.
Never thought about that.
There you
After
go.
1,700 years.
And now he wants me to travel with a fork like I got any more room on that slate for a fork. Yeah. Don't forget the silverware. Great idea, though.
Condiment.
I'll try that on my 2 months
Maybe
off.
Miss
I'll try
Claus
that on my 2 months
So
off.
you fork pocket up your suit.
Put in some sriracha sauce on there.
Santa, what kind of cookies do you get in Iceland, Russia, North Korea, and Egypt?
Good
And
Lord.
also, do the Chinese leave you fortune cookies?
Yeah, when I open it up, it says Bart is a bad, bad man. Oh, man.
So what
You are
kind of
not-
cookies do you get in Iceland and Russia,
Something with icing on
North
it?
Korea, and Egypt?
That's tough, Bart. I mean, I go to so many places, but there are places, the foreign countries where I get acorn cookies.
Acorn
You ever had an
cookies?
acorn cookie?
No.
Wow. I've never had that.
pecan cookies, stuff
Nice.
like that. So there is some different stuff out there, but
Pecan cookies are great.
for the
I
main,
bet the
for
deer
the
like
main,
the acorn cookies
oh,
too,
I
don't
bet.
they?
Oh, yes, for sure, for sure. When you was a little kid at the daycare, you used to put all the acorns in your pocket.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have a lot of those in my pocket that night. I can tell you that.
Unbelievable. That's a lot of oat.
That is a lot of.
I mean, I got deer to feed.
Yeah, you do. You do.
I've got deer to
So,
feed.
so Santa, you talked about the naughty and nice list just a few minutes ago with us. Everybody was on the nice list except me, and then I finally got on the nice list.
You're there now.
I'm there now. Just how long is that list?
And how long does it take to make it? I mean,
Is that why you have to start in March? Do you start that list in March?
We definitely start that year in March. It's just like I said, it's a 10-month process too, because you have kids who are going to behave great, and then all of a sudden something changes and they start talking back to their parents, or they're getting in trouble at school.
Yeah.
Oh, bad.
They're going straight to my naughty list. That's my top 2 things.
Oh, hold on. Kids, if you're watching this right now, your top 2 things to put you on the naughty list for Santa. This is big.
Respect for your parents.
Wow.
And respect every elder at your school.
Yeah.
Big.
nice.
Those are my main 2 things with the kids.
So if they are not doing those things, automatic naughty list.
Automatic naughty list.
Wow.
And they're going to get lemon cake too.
Ooh,
That's not good.
that is not good.
And you ever seen a 7-year-old open up a lemon cake? Yeah. Their brother's got a PS8, whatever they are now, Sure, those PlayStations and Xbox have killed me over the years.
Oh, man. Yeah, I would imagine if somebody's opening up a lemon cake, they're probably crying.
Very much so. But
Wow.
that's kind of how it goes. Everybody starts out on the good list.
So March is a clean slate.
March is a clean slate.
You start out on a good list,
I do.
and then
I mean, just to be straight up, January, February, I'm not watching. I am not watching.
January.
That is my time, and
Santa, you need your time.
I'm old enough I can do what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
1,700
That's
years
just,
old.
I mean, it's hard being me. I mean, look at me. Look at this.
Yeah. So back in 2004,
2004.
you came up with this phenomenon of an idea. All right, phenomenal idea, and you decided to say, you know what, elves, we're gonna start sending you to houses. To help with the watch, and this has became a global thing now, and we know it here as Americans as Elf on the Shelf.
It works.
So on December 1st, every year, an elf comes most of the time to a child's house, and they get to name the elf, or the elf already has to name it. How do you pick the elves to go to the house? Is there a criteria? Do they have to go through this regiment training process? Like, do they have to come? Huh?
Got to be some training.
Got to be.
Yeah.
Because they do some crazy things. And do you give them permission to do those things?
Not all of them. During the day when people are gone is when they get into mischief, correct?
Right.
Correct.
So
and at night, when they're sleeping.
So back to the 2 months, we do a sleep training, where I get these elves to get on a different schedule.
Right.
These certain elves here, they're going to leave the North Pole pretty early. They're going to leave like November, because that's when everybody starts kind of getting in. It's changed now. Used to Thanksgiving and then Christmas stuff went up, but now after Valentine's Day we're putting Christmas stuff up.
Very true.
I mean,
true.
it's crazy. So it even makes the hustle and bustle for us even more.
Yeah. So how do you handpick these elves?
Just we kind of rotate.
Yeah.
Makes sense. We'll rotate each year.
Got you.
So everybody gets a chance to get away from the North Pole and see what other life
Is that like every elf's dream job, to get to go to the house and then come back and report to you and then go back? And
I would say that's
the job everybody wants.
They love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's cool.
Yep.
I mean, and that takes a little bit of the stress off of you.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So again, if you have the elf on the shelf, whatever name you have for it, know that he or she is coming back to report to you of how nice or naughty you've really been.
And when they say don't touch the elf, because you'll take the magic away, don't touch the elf.
Wow. So that is true. So don't touch that elf.
That's amazing.
Yep.
And don't touch that elf. Wow. Another question I have is, when you get to a house, Santa, I've always wondered this, especially at my house when I was growing up, because I live in a double wide. And I wondered, we didn't have a chimney. How the heck did you get in there?
Well, that's a great question. Everybody thinks, just if you don't have a chimney, Santa's not coming. Well, that's not the case. So
There's got to be like a master key is what I'm thinking.
Sometimes people will leave a master key, but in probably the last 10, 15 years, I've actually started taking elves with me on the sleighs at night.
Wow.
And I will actually send elves because, most of my elves are 2 to 4 foot. So I've got some tiny little guys. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
And so a lot of times they'll come through the vent, unlock the door, and we just go through that way. So
just
That's
straight
a great
through the
idea.
vent. That's awesome.
Yep. So it's magic is life for me.
Magic is life. Have you ever ran into when you get into a house that somebody didn't put their dog up?
Oh, lots of times. Lots of times. And yeah, lots of times.
Do you like sprinkle some magic on them and make them go to sleep, lay them down? Just for the night, not like permanently.
That's a tough situation. I've got into some brawls with some, Some
That's an interesting question. Has he been bitten?
Yeah,
I have been bitten before.
Have you ever heard elves screaming inside the house with a Rottweiler chewing them up?
No, like a chew toy. You know what I'm saying?
like Bernard finally opened the door.
They're like one of them little green teething things. They got it's like a teething stick to them. There you go. Yeah, listen, y'all don't have time for all the stories.
It's like finally Bernard opens the door, and the next thing you see is Rosie and one of the pit bulls' mouth just running around like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?"
Do elves bleed green?
That's a leprechaun.
Oh, that's a leprechaun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bart. Jeez.
Speaking of Bernard, my top elf there.
Wow!
Couldn't do things without Bernard.
Shout out!
Does he look over the naughty nice list too, or is that just strictly your job?
That's mostly my job. Miss Claus's job. She helps me out on that end. Bernard's basically just over all the elves, which is
you have to check
thousands
it.
of elves. So.
I would think you'd have to check it a lot more than twice if you got people going on.
Yeah,
and off of it.
people say, he's checking it twice. I'm checking that thing probably 35, 40 times. Don't think you're going to get a week off.
You're checking it every week, basically.
You can go from the naughty to the nice for a week, but I'm still watching.
Right.
Except January and February.
We're watching. We're watching hoops and we're chilling. Feet up. Miss Claus is mopping.
Miss Claus is mopping. Is she gonna be listening to this, Santa?
Yeah, she's gonna kill me.
Yeah. You're definitely sleeping in the igloo tonight.
Yeah. Oh man, that's funny. That's good stuff.
Now, do the parents help you, or do you strictly work alone with the elves?
Parents are a big part of what I do. I couldn't do it without the parents and the sponsorships from other things. But kids, you think all this stuff is free. You ask for something huge, and you're like, well, you're not paying for it. Santa's paying for it. Well, that's not always the case,
Right.
Parents do have to help me out, and they know that, and they kind of come to expect it, but it's just the way life is.
Well, Santa, one thing I've always wondered, you're referred to as Kris Kringle and Saint Nick and Santa Claus. Tell us a little bit about these three names.
Fascinating, yeah.
The Kris Kringle's Germany.
Okay.
And Santa's just, the American, and Saint Nick is actually my favorite name.
Really?
I really like Saint Nick the best. I just think it makes me feel special. Something about the name Saint Nick.
It sounds like just a
stud.
Like a
stud. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Sounds like a stud.
So you
a
can
generous stud.
Right.
Powerful, manly stud.
Saint Justin.
I don't know about that.
It sounds just as good, Santa.
It's okay.
It probably is just okay because my name has 2 syllables. I think you just need one, like Saint Bart
or Saint Bart.
You could just be Saint J.
I like
J,
it.
yeah.
Saint J.
It's like a good rap name too.
Yeah, you want me to rap?
Now to the mic, Saint J.
What's up? And that's where it ends.
Is Englewood on the naughty list? Because Englewood's always up to no good.
What?
Wow. I heard that, Bart. Old Tupac. Is that Tupac there, Bart? Yeah, I remember old Tupac. I remember Tupac.
So is the LBC on the naughty list?
Yeah, the whole Long Beach city is on the naughty list. And they hadn't come off yet.
So we talked about cookies and everything. You said your favorite cookie was Oreo.
Right.
Do people ever leave anything for the reindeer?
Yeah, you'll get some reindeer snacks, but a lot of the stuff they leave, the reindeer really don't care nothing about. You leave out the reindeer snacks, but if you want to leave something for the deer, acorn's the number one thing.
Number one thing for that.
Number one thing is just an acorn out of the yard.
I think a lot of people typically in their mind would leave a carrot, but they don't really like those. Do they?
What? A Carrot.
It makes them really thirsty. For it, you know?
Well, they got to drive.
Where'd y'all get this
the yard.
guy?
Santa's coming tonight.
Do you have to stop
guy.
and let the reindeer drink?
Of
sometimes?
course. Oh, yeah,
Where do you
of
stop?
course.
Like rivers and lakes?
I try to get like ponds where I can, we can stay in order and get on. We're not going to rapid.
The Greenway is closed tonight. Santa's coming.
We're not going to the big broad on a stormy day.
Right.
So.
Speaking of like stopping and that kind of thing, obviously you eat a lot of cookies. There's some protein that gets thrown in there for you. You're drinking a lot of milk. Have you ever, like, when you got to a house and it's like, I gotta go?
I knew that was.
I mean, do you use the bathroom while you're there?
I
Sometimes
try not to. I try not to.
What do you do?
Santa blew it up in evil. I know he's here.
Listen.
He did the same thing last year.
There's a lot of TP on the sleigh, so it's more the out in the woods kind of night.
I would imagine if Santa,
Because my worst fear is a kid walking in on me and Santa being on their toilet. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine when you were 8 or 9 years old and you walked in and Santa was on your toilet? He's like, "Give me a second, son."
that'd be bad. That'd be
Sweating,
bad.
beating, probably ate lemon pies.
Probably did. Yeah.
Oh, man.
So I can only imagine that if Santa blew up the toilet, it's got to smell like gingerbread cookies.
This can't be the conversation.
I know, we got to move on from this.
We're moving on. Okay.
Santa,
All right, Santa.
is your how big really is your sleigh? Because you got to take toys all over the world. I mean, can you fit them all on one trip, or do you have to make multiple trips back and forth to the North Pole? Or how does that work?
I've got where I got to make multiple trips. Now, it used to be not as bad, but our population, is
I mean, we're 7 billion strong.
7 billion strong, and there's kids being shot down every day. Just kid here, kid there, kid there. Woo, Lord, I got to be close to passing. I'm just kidding,
Getting
kids.
out of hand.
I'm here for it.
At what age? I mean, is there a typical age where you think, okay, this kid's too old now, he doesn't receive gifts, or do they ever? As long as they believe, do they receive?
If you believe, you receive.
I love it.
Yep.
I like that.
I like that motto
Great
too.
motto.
be, yeah.
That's the way it should be.
Great motto.
The way it should be.
2 questions for you.
All right.
The first one is, after you've ate a lot of cookies throughout the night, have you ever got stuck in the chimney?
Oh, that's a good question.
That is a great question.
Do people have fires burning in the chimney sometimes? Do you have to extinguish those? Or?
That's when we're going through the door. I'm not going to mess with the fire. Yeah.
They light it back up.
Roll out the water hose.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's when I use all my cookies and just sit on the chimney and
Yeah.
put that fire out. But no fires usually.
Last question from me.
All right.
I mean, they wrote a song about this.
Okay.
Oh, no.
How many kisses do you
sing
really get from the moms?
Ooh.
Like on a daily basis. I mean, can you?
Santa the
That
player.
night.
Oh, that night.
How many kisses do you get that night?
Yeah, I mean, because all the kids see mommy kissing you.
That's true. Now, there is a song about it, but guys, that's not true. That's not true. Mom's not up. Mom's sleeping too.
So that's not true?
No.
Never got one kiss from a mom?
Nope, never.
Have you
Nice
ever
to know.
had to give anyone 2 front teeth for Christmas?
There's been a couple people I'd like to just take them 2 teeth, but I've never done anything that bad because
Those people,
something about waking up on that day and knowing what I'm getting ready to do. I like to be generous to everybody.
those people who we would like to give the teeth to live in West Virginia.
West
Or
Virginia.
Lattimore.
Whoa!
Wow.
Well, Santa, that's been so insightful. We thank you for that. We're going to have to take a quick break.
Yeah.
Justin's going to eat some more pie.
No.
And we've got the Facebook questions.
I'm eating a
And
Christmas
we'll come
tree.
back. We'll answer the Facebook questions. I've got a few questions to ask you about the elves and the reindeer.
All right, we'll be right back on Mind Your Business podcast with my man, Santa Claus.
Attention home buyers. Call Nelon-Cole Termite and Pest Control before purchasing your new home to avoid getting stuck with extensive damage, typically not covered by homeowners insurance. Nelon-Cole Termite and Pest Control will inspect your home for prior or present wood-destroying insects and moisture. Call Nelon-Cole Termite and Pest Control today to schedule your free estimate at 1-800-7-THE-WEB. and receive $25 off any new service from Nelon-Cole Termite and Pest Control.
Oh, yeah. Hey, welcome back. I passed out some Christmas trees, so we were going to be taking. Bart's already in it.
I'm getting there.
You're in it.
Yeah.
Santa didn't want one. He said he's watching his. He's watching his finger.
Watching my figure, yeah.
So
Saving up for the cookies in 2 weeks.
So, but again, thank you for bringing these. I love these. Since I am doing a lot of talking, Alan's got his mouth full. Bart's got his mouth full.
And how generous of you to pass them out. You could have kept those for yourself.
Very generous.
See, I am a nice guy.
I knew you had nice in you.
Thank you. Santa,
Want
we
to share that sun drop too?
Nope, that is mine. Sorry,
That's a diet.
it's the best. Anyway,
One of my good buddies on that can right there, boy.
Who's that? Dale?
Dale. Of course, I knew everybody.
Was he on the good list most
That
of
was
the time?
Dale there. Yeah.
that's awesome.
Number 3.
Was he on the naughty list?
Never.
Never.
He was the king of racing, man.
If your name is Ironhead, you're never on the bad list.
That's
No.
right.
So Santa, we put it out there that you were going to stop by with us tonight, and we put it on the Facebook to ask Santa any questions. So we're going to ask some of the questions that Alan has some of the questions. I have some of the questions.
All right.
We had about 200, but we pulled out the best 4.
That's good. Thank you. That is great.
The best 4.
That is great.
So we have a few questions that. So we'll get the name of the child who's asking the question, give them a little shout out, and then get the question itself, and then we'll let you answer. Okay.
All right.
All right, Alan.
Santa, I have here from Finn. Lots of kids want dinosaurs for Christmas. How do you keep them? How do you keep them all? I'm not reading it right. How do you keep them all year before Christmas? There we
Wow.
go. Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, that is a good one there. I tell you.
If a kid really wants a brontosaurus, you got to be on top of that.
Yeah, well, I'm not bringing you a real Tyrannosaurus Rex, but
No T-Rexes, huh?
Speaking of the dinosaurs, I was actually thinking about that today.
Oh, here we go.
Probably 30 years ago, dinosaurs were really, really popular for kids. I don't know if y'all remember that or not.
Godzilla.
But they are back this year, bigger than better than ever. The
Really?
dinosaurs are back.
Dinosaurs are
We have
Wow.
made tons of dinosaurs. So
Wow.
Wow.
yeah, so I don't know.
I mean, it's
was
not
there
like-
like a movie that's come out lately? I mean, Jurassic
Park.
But that was
Yeah.
they got like 8 of those.
Yeah.
always big for kids. It must
Yeah.
be.
Yeah,
so-
that's true.
But
All right, Alan, what you got?
Next question is from, I hope I'm saying this correct, Noel. It's either Noel or Noel. I think it's a Noel. And you've already answered this, but
Is
how
that
old?
the first Noel?
The first Noel, perhaps so. How old are you?
over 1,700 years old.
That's crazy to me.
Yep.
That is crazy.
You look good for
Well,
your
I
age.
appreciate it,
You look-
when you have magic, you can do a lot of things, Bart.
Can you give me some of that magic?
Maybe.
And then let's see, we got Malachi here who says, can you ever own a reindeer?
Wow.
Ooh.
That's a great question, but my reindeers are really tamed, and they've had training over the years, and
They can fly.
they can fly. So the chances of you having a pet reindeer are pretty slim to none. Now, I have seen a lot of the TikTok thing that people.
Yeah, you can have a pet whitetail.
People are opening their garage and you got 50 deers there waiting to be fed. So I want you to tell your mom you want to try that. Let's see if that'll
Go that route first.
Go that route first.
Malachi,
Let's see if we can
there
get
you go.
acorns out of their hand.
There you go.
And then lastly, we've got Ruth who wants to know if she can work at the North Pole one day making toys with you.
Wow.
Very, very possible.
honor.
Very possible, Miss Ruth. Very possible.
Oh, so the door is open.
So you
you're-
don't just have to be an elf.
I guess not.
Not necessarily. We need all hands on deck.
Gotcha.
So you're saying there's a chance.
There's a chance.
There's a
Ruth,
chance.
you've got an opportunity there.
There you got an opportunity, Ruth.
Send Santa a letter.
Well, speaking of elves, Santa, I wanted to
Well,
ask you.
I got a couple more questions
Okay.
from the Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One is from thank you, Santa. One is from Lillian Grace Martin.
I wonder who that is.
It is my daughter.
There you go.
There you go. She wants to know, Santa. This is her number one question.
All right.
She wants to know if she is on the naughty list,
Oh.
like her daddy, or the nice list? Lillian Grace Martin.
The nice list.
There you go, Lillian.
There you go, Lily.
Memorized it.
I could tell you've been stressing about that. You're doing very, very good. You're doing very good.
There you go, baby girl. You are on the
There
nice
you go.
list. And I love you. So I just want to throw
There
that
you
out.
go.
There you go. All right, elf questions.
How many elves work on toy making? I mean, how many elves are there in the North Pole?
Thousands.
Thousands.
Thousands?
Thousands. The warehouses are just endless. You've got certain warehouses for certain projects going on. You've got a metal warehouse, a leather warehouse, toy.
So the North
warehouse.
Pole is popping.
It is hopping, but
It's hopping.
But it's
So it definitely takes, 10 months to make all the toys for everybody?
yes.
Wow.
Now, do they work in shifts or, I mean, what's their...
Yes, it's just like a mill or somewhere like that. We have first, second, and third, so we're continuously working around the clock.
Where do the elves live and sleep in the North Pole? I mean, do they all have their own houses or...
It's more like dorms. More like dorms.
Elf University.
Elf University.
Elf University. I like
Right.
it. I might get that put up when I get back. Elf
Please do.
University. Yeah, that would be awesome.
So that would be Elf U.
Lots of bunk beds. Lots of bunk beds. So.
It would be FU. My question is about the elves, though.
That was great.
Did you like that joke?
I liked it.
Okay. My question though is, do they like develop relationships with each other? Like, do they get married?
No, you didn't.
I mean, getting married.
Well, I mean, if you work with somebody, that could happen.
It could happen, but
do they? But like, are they all just not like single life living, like just single ready to mingle, or are they?
Does every elf work at the factory, or there's like elves that stay at home?
Is there a weekend rave that they can go to? Let their hair down a little bit.
do they get weekends off? Like, what happens here?
yeah, I mean, it just
Do they have a social life? Is what I'm
they
asking.
do have a social
Okay,
life.
okay.
But work does come first. What they do when they're off the clock is none of my business.
Now, do you have to pay the elves, or do they volunteer, or how does this work?
Yeah, are you bound by labor laws?
Yes. Now, it didn't used to
So
be
you're
like
not running a
that.
chop shop.
It didn't used to be like
Run a chop
It
shop,
didn't
baby.
used to be like that, but labor laws have taken over. And yes, the elves, now they don't make very much
Are they union?
because they're housed.
Are they unionized? Bart's gonna.
We'll
go down in his story.
They don't have to buy any food or anything like that. Everything's furnished for them.
So that's kind of their pay.
that is
and
their
plus
pay.
they get them,
And they know coming in that's the lifestyle they got to live.
and
they're there.
Obviously, over 1,000 of them accept
Right.
it.
Yeah,
Right.
thousands.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, do you have cafeterias and break rooms that they go to? And what do the elves eat? I mean, what's their favorite food?
Pizza.
Pizza.
Oh,
Really?
yeah,
You're gonna guess
pizza.
Pizza is
yeah.
probably their
Hunt
favorite.
Brothers.
Yep. It don't get any better than that, does it?
Yeah.
Hunt's Brothers Pizza.
Oh, that's the best pizza.
So if the kids are leaving you cookies and milk, maybe some reindeer acorns.
Mm-hmm.
If they left the Hunt's Brothers Pizza for you, would you take it back to the elves, or would it even make it back to the North
It
Pole?
probably wouldn't make it back.
I understand.
They wouldn't
I get
make
it.
back. No.
What's your favorite Hunt's Brothers Pizza?
Just pepperoni.
Just pepperoni.
Just
classic.
normal pepperoni, just stuck to the box where you got to peel it just a little.
Oh wow, yeah.
Now, if it's really stuck on there and it's been in there for long, I'm not digging that. But
Do you like extra cheese?
Do you like lots of meat?
Why is that funny, Santa?
Lots of meat pizza.
Hey, that's a good pizza.
It is a good
Outrageous.
pizza.
oh no, I just prefer pepperoni.
Okay.
Yep.
Why do elves have pointy ears?
Oh my God.
Nah, that's just the way they were born.
Okay.
Yep, that's just the way
All
they
right.
were born.
No problem.
Why aren't there any Christmas songs about elves? I mean, there's Christmas songs about everything, but not elves.
They get no love, man.
Aren't
Yeah.
there? Surely there's.
No.
Surely
I
there's
don't know
no
of
song.
Tell me one,
Christmas
Alan.
song about an elf.
No,
Get-
you're right. I can't. When put on the spot, I can't think of one.
Yeah.
But I thought there must be one.
I did too.
I promise you, it doesn't bother them. I promise you,
It doesn't bother them?
It doesn't bother them.
Does it
at all.
bother the other reindeer that Rudolph has his own movie and song?
Now that's a different story there. That's a different story there. Yep.
Jealousy in the stable.
There is some jealousy, from time to time with the 9, So,
Now, all these thousands of elves, I guess you know every one of them by name.
I do.
And you said Bernard was your right-hand man, so I guess
right-hand
it's
man.
your favorite elf.
Yes, by far.
Do the
yes.
other elves
Wow.
know that he's your favorite elf?
Oh, for sure.
Got
Okay.
to.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you settle another argument for me, please?
Yes, sir.
Parents have favorite kids, right? Santa. Santa.
What a question.
I'm going to pass.
You're gonna pass? Okay.
I'm going to pass.
Fair enough.
Have you
That gave
ever-
me my answer.
Have you ever elfed yourself?
Like, give yourself an elf. Like giving yourself an elf.
Or like made a video of your head
Like
on an elf's
you-
body?
like,
Like the little video.
Yeah,
Where you're
yeah.
dancing and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
Like the elfagram.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. For sure.
I'll be sending epigrams everywhere.
This guy's witty, isn't he?
He's so witty.
He is so witty.
He's so witty. You should know that. Like, I mean,
He should have been on the naughty list.
yeah, he should.
may be
I
now.
told you.
I don't believe I got the right list.
Yeah, you got Bernard's list.
For sure. For sure. You need some lemon juice?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Lemon Sun Santa.
Cake boy.
Put it on his ham.
Oh, God.
So what
That might
are
not be bad.
Yeah.
what are some of the names of the elves? Like, just give us a couple. We got Bernard. I mean, you talked about him a lot.
Clarence is another big time. Clarence.
Yeah.
I like Clarence.
Olivia, one of the girls, is
Wow,
kind of
Olivia.
head of that section. So
Is there a Justin elf?
Justin the elf. Saint Justin.
St. J. St.
J.
J.
Elf.
St. J.
Yeah.
There actually is a Justin there. There's actually
And why is he not in the top rankings?
well, he's kind of a rookie in this All-Star League.
Wow. Okay.
How about that?
Yep.
Strong words.
Facts are facts, Alan.
Strong words.
Facts are facts. Wow. All right.
Well,
I don't have nothing else to say to Santa right now.
let's talk about the reindeer just for a minute.
All right.
How did you come up with the names for the reindeer?
There's I don't really have an answer to that. Just some of the names I liked and kind of rolled with it, and what happened.
Did you know that there was going to be a song that made them rhyme when you came up with the names?
I did not, but that is pretty wild.
Are you happy with the songs that are about you and the reindeer and Christmas, like Santa's coming to town?
Yeah, they're okay. They could probably use some new ones. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree with that.
We need some new
100%.
ones,
100%.
Do the reindeer stay in like a big barn, or do they just free range? Or
Free range.
Free range.
They are brought in the barn every evening.
Okay.
Right at dusk, and they about 7, 8 in the morning. They're free all day to roam and do what they do.
so you said their favorite food was acorns, but the North Pole's covered with snow.
Right.
I mean, do you have to have acorns shipped in?
We have those shipped in,
Okay,
Bart.
gotcha.
You thought you was going to stump me there, but we have those shipped
Bart's
in.
trying to debunk.
He is trying. He is. But it's a great question. I mean,
Right.
you know.
I mean, people just want to know.
People wanna know.
You know, I mean, there is other life there, though. You know, you got polar bears, and you can still have seals and walruses. So there is life there.
Who's the actual leader of the reindeer?
The reindeer.
Is it Rudolph? Has he came into that role because of his nose?
Rudolph is a pretty big deal, but I'm going to say Dasher's the leader.
Dasher.
Dasher.
Okay.
Dasher.
Okay.
Does Rudolph guide the sleigh every time, even if it's not a foggy Christmas Eve?
Every time.
Okay.
And a lot of it's just him showboating. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that. I can see
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Rude, we don't need the light. And he's like, he just turns his head around, like winking at you or something.
Like, Rude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
How long do the reindeer live? I mean, how long have they been with you? I mean,
Wait.
have you had these same reindeer the entire time?
Actually, life of a reindeer is not that long. So
Wow.
if a reindeer passes, his name just carries on to the next reindeer.
Okay.
Okay.
That's sad.
So the name doesn't change. The animal may.
So like the elves, their like top priority job is to get to someone's house. Is the reindeer training to get Like once dancer goes.
I'm the new dancer.
I'm moving up. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a lot of that too. You know, those guys don't get along all the time. There's a lot of
competition.
A lot of
This is
competition
Comet's
there.
last Christmas.
The finals play tonight.
I don't think Blitzen's going to make it.
This is your last Christmas, buddy.
Blitzen, this is it for you, you know.
We're gonna let you retire.
Oh,
You'll
well.
never make it to 2024.
Oh wow,
Did
you
the elves
guys are
feed-
a mess.
Did the elves feed and water the reindeer, or I mean, do you have like a set person that does that, or
Yeah, I mean we've got certain people who run the deer barn.
It's Mrs. Claus.
Yeah,
what kind of games do the reindeer play?
that's a great question. So
They wouldn't let Rudolph play the games.
right. So
There's no
I
golf
guess
course up there.
no. I guess our biggest game deer wise would probably be kickball.
Hey, that makes sense.
Yeah, of course it does.
Yeah.
So, you know, Bernard, Mr. B is what most of them call him, Mr. B. So, Mr. B, he'll round up a couple elves. He tries to get the taller ones. And they'll be all-time pitchers, all-time rollers, you know.
Yep.
And then the deer just kick away, man. It's pretty entertaining to see, though.
Do you have to personally train the deer to fly, or they just learn to fly on their own? I mean,
They're trained.
Okay.
They're definitely trained.
So, how rigorous is that training?
I mean, it's not like joining the Army or anything, but, you know, I mean, it can be tough, you know. A lot of the deers don't make it. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously.
If they're not cut out for the job, then
I'm imagining like some of the deer in the this further back in the line to be moved up. They're like taking people out.
yes, for sure.
I'm
There's not
visualizing Blitzen the 14th just falling out of the sky from fatigue.
there's not any hunters in the North Pole, is there?
He said Blitzen the 14.
Fell right out of the sky.
Oh, gosh.
Man, that's a sad way to go.
It is. But it happens. It's life, Alan.
Yeah.
You know, it's life. You guys got me crying in here.
Oh man.
Oh, that's all the questions I've got.
Oh, Lord.
Thank the maker.
Wait, hold on.
Mercifully, it's over.
It's not over
Oh,
yet.
no.
No, who's the most feisty of the reindeer? Like, who is the most like in your face? Not gonna do it.
I would say probably Blitzen.
Blitzen,
Of course
I can
it is.
see
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Of course.
You know, like a
Blitzen every
linebacker
time.
likes to
yeah,
blitz.
he could be a bully. I would imagine.
Oh, he's definitely a bully.
Yeah.
Of course, it's Blitzen.
Blitzen plays no games.
He does not. So we're going to take another quick break, Santa. And let you get some more water. You need to hydrate a little bit.
When we come back,
When we come back, we got the
Rapid fire.
Oh my gosh, we got the most favorite part of Bart's. In this podcast, and it is blown up too. Like everybody loves the rapid fire questions. We have went from 10 to 15. I don't know how many he has for you tonight. It's probably still
Probably
yeah,
100.
15.
we got 15 rapid fire questions. And Santa, we got some bowl games coming up. You say you
Nice.
like sports, so
I
we're going
love
to
it.
pick some college football games. We won't pick them all because there's some crappy bowls out there
Yeah.
that we don't want to talk about. We want to get to the big ones, obviously. We'll get to you.
like that Clemson in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Well, I would consider that a
Does that not just sound like an ugly bowl?
Yeah, it does. Sounds terrible. So we'll get the Tar Heel Bowl pick. We'll get Tennessee, Clemson. We'll get the national championship playoffs and that kind of thing. And we might even talk a little basketball. Who knows?
You never know with Santa here.
We got Santa here.
He's got Jordans on.
He's got yes, and he's getting me some dunks.
He might dunk on you.
Oh,
I think Santa could ball.
I can ball.
He can ball.
I've made enough goals. I can ball, baby.
So we'll be back with a little more with Santa. Stay with us, kids. I hope you're enjoying this. The real Santa Claus in the House on Mind Your Business podcast. We'll be right back.
They're everywhere. Your yard, your kitchen, your bedroom. Invading your home and property, spreading disease, and destroying everything in their path. If you don't act, they'll multiply, crawling ever closer to you and your family. The only thing they fear is the web. Nelon-Cole Termite and Pest Control. Call today for their new service special and save $25. Bugs, Beware of the web.
Welcome back to Mind Your Business Podcast. We are here with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Santa Claus in the house.
Saint Nick.
Saint Nick. He
Saint
prefers
Nick. I
Saint
love
Nick.
Saint
Saint Nick.
Yeah, he prefers Saint Nick. Santa Claus, we have came to probably the best part of the podcast is for Bart especially. Me and Alan just interject our opinions on what
yeah.
you say or don't say. People love it. It's the rapid fire questions. So Bart comes up with these questions every week for our guest.
All right.
And he's going to ask you, and you're just going to give your answer, and then we'll chime in when we feel like we need to chime in on your answers.
Sounds good.
So Bart, take it up for us.
What do you think would be the better cookie, the Oreo lemon or the oatmeal raisin?
Oreo lemon or oatmeal raisin. I'm an Oreo guy, but I'm going to go oatmeal raisin.
Great choice.
I want oatmeal
Great
raisin.
choice.
Something about a raisin. Something about a raisin in a cookie. I just like it.
It
is
feels
good.
healthy.
It feels healthy,
Yep.
even though it's probably not.
It's not.
Yeah.
If you were to have to come up with a new reindeer to add to the team and you were to have to name this reindeer, which name would you choose? Fancy or Bob?
Fancy.
Fancy the 58th coming in.
That's right.
Better Christmas movie, A Christmas Story or Miracle on 34th Street?
To me, I'm more of a humor comedy guy, so I'm going to go Christmas
Story, yeah.
You
I
go,
mean,
Santa,
but the Miracle on 34th Street, what a classic.
Yeah,
If kids, if you haven't seen that movie, and you need to sit down. It's old school.
Is that the?
It's black and white.
It's
is
black
that,
and white.
Every time a bell rings, an angel gets her wings, or is that? No, that's A Wonderful Life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I
nobody
had 'em
put A
confused.
Wonderful Life on there.
That's true.
Wonderful Life. Yeah, I had
Yeah.
them confused.
That was a good one, too.
Yeah, that is a good
But
one.
like I was saying, the Miracle on 34th. If you kids, you need to watch it. It's an old school movie, but the whole movie is just great.
Very good.
Yep.
Which do you like better, cocoa or chocolate milk?
Chocolate milk all day.
Thank you, Santa.
Really?
Yes,
All
sir.
day long.
Wow.
Yes, sir. He's preaching.
What's the better ice cream, butter pecan or black walnut?
Ugh, not a fan of either one.
Butter
Really?
pecan, actually, is how you say that.
Butter
Pecan.
pecan. And what was the other one?
Black walnut.
The heck? Black walnut.
I guess I'd go butter pecan.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, is that how you say it?
I say pecan.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow. I thought you had me.
I say pecan.
Okay, pecan.
Which would you prefer to have as a pet, an Arctic fox or a snowy owl?
We actually have both of those where I'm at.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
probably the owl. I think the owl is a very interesting animal.
No way. You got to go with the fox. They're
Nah, I
furry
mean
and-
there's foxes everywhere. we could y'all are going to see a fox on the way home tonight. Y'all a snowy owl, Alan? A snowy owl. When's the last time you seen a snowy owl?
That's a very good point. I would agree.
Can't. Yeah.
There you go.
I would agree with Santa on that one. I'm going owl as well. Definitely owl.
Should Florida State have made the playoffs?
Wow, this is a loaded
question for Santa?
Loaded question here.
Yes or no?
Putting the heat on him.
Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree 100%.
Yep.
We talked about this in our last podcast.
They treat the ACC like we're an elementary
Yep.
division. They really do. So
Santa is all about the ACC.
we could have a whole podcast on how we feel about that situation. You know,
That's true. We could.
Who would be more likely to be on the naughty list? O.J. Simpson or Lindsay Lohan?
Are you kidding me right now with this question?
Wow.
What kind of question?
Wow.
Santa, we're sorry. I don't want to be on the naughty list.
I don't either.
I'm getting away from this question.
I don't either. Good Lord. I guess we'll have to say the glove.
O.J. Lindsay's nicer than O.J.
Wow. OJ didn't do it though.
Which place? Now there's three choices. Which place makes you more nervous delivering toys? Harlem, New York,
What in the world?
Florence, South Carolina, or Wheeling, West Virginia?
Wheeling.
Wheeling, West Virginia.
Those people in Florence, South Carolina can be pretty rude.
I'm going to say Florence, South Carolina, because there's nothing out there.
There's
Yeah.
nothing.
There's nothing. I mean, those people are.
Nothing worse than that.
That's like when you go down. You know, I mean,
You're on your way to Myrtle Beach, then you got to go through Florence, and you're just puckered
Right.
up the whole time. You know,
sort of a play that kind of reminds me of that is when you're going down 18 like you're going toward Hickory. Okay, and so you got the Ingalls.
knows all
Listen, I know all these roads. So look, when you go past Ingalls on 18 like you're going to Falston.
Oh, wow.
That way.
Yeah.
There's not another freaking grocery store all the way to Honey's. There's nothing out there.
My man.
Toluca could be on there. You know, all they do is sell fruit and veggies. What do y'all do? Y'all chase Bigfoot out there? I mean, that's always drove me crazy, man. So much for making a pit stop at a store. There ain't nobody open 40 miles out there.
Well, why are you making pit stops at the store on Christmas Eve anyway?
Stuff happens.
They got to got to find a bathroom.
A bathroom. Sometimes I have to use those
Have to
bathrooms.
buy some acorns.
That's right.
But
this question also has 3 choices. What is your favorite board game? Operation, Twister, or Mousetrap?
Mousetrap is a classic.
That is a
Isn't it,
classic.
I hadn't
That
thought about
is-
that since the 90s when I made that game.
That's
Wow,
You know,
Mousetrap.
it's starting to get popular
That's a classic.
again.
Everything's coming back.
Yep.
Everything has started all over, you know? Everything. I'm going to go Mousetrap.
I like it.
Mousetrap.
I like
I'm going Mousetrap as well
I like
now.
Mousetrap.
Like, for sure.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
What a game.
What a game.
What a game.
What would be a better gift? A fruitcake or a lava lamp?
Wow.
I'm going to say the lava lamp.
Gotta be the lava.
Because that thing will last forever. And that thing.
Fruitcake will too.
Because ain't nobody going to eat it.
It's gonna sit on the
But
stove
those
top.
lava lamps, man, you'd have to turn that thing on at 4 o'clock just to get action by 9. It took forever for that lava lamp to do what it's supposed to do, did it not? And then you would get the little balls. And I want the big globe.
I know.
Give me the glob.
Oh man!
Why did you make it like that?
Oh, lava lamps are awesome.
Lava
They're
lamps are
they're
awesome.
back around too.
Yep.
They're back around too.
What is the better Christmas carol? 12 Days of Christmas or Little Drummer Boy?
Little drummer boy all day.
Parumpa pum pum.
Hey, I got a question.
Bum, bum.
I got a question. Mm-hmm. What's the best Christmas gift that you can give?
So that's subjective. Isn't it?
What
Depends on
is
the person.
No, I'm just
The gift of love.
Gift of love.
nope. Nope.
You're talking about an actual physical
Yes.
item.
Yeah.
A lifesaver.
Nope. You want me to give you the answer? A drum.
A drum.
You just can't beat it.
Put him back on the naughty list.
Oh, what a cute guy.
What's more fun for you, a snowball fight with the elves or dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh?
Definitely the snowball fight. I love snowball fights.
Plus, they're so small, though.
On the land,
I
on
bet
the
you just drill
dude,
them,
man,
don't you?
can you imagine their hiding spots, dude?
Yeah,
You don't want to play hide and go seek with an elf in a
I
snowstorm.
bet Santa can absolutely pelt you. with
Oh
a
man,
snowball.
I love snowball fights, man. But the elves love snowball fights. That's one of their favorite games to play. To be honest with you.
Dude, you probably hit them and knock them back 6 feet.
I do. I try to aim for the top of their little hat. That's my aiming point. So if I miss, I'm gonna hit them right. You know,
Yeah.
where I need to.
Which one of these is the worst gift idea? A pet hair crafting book or bacon car air fresheners?
What was the first one again?
A pet hair crafting book.
A pet hair crafty book.
Yeah.
Crafting.
Crafting.
Yeah, like
Like, mate, yeah, I got you.
you got a sweater from your dog that
Yeah,
you know.
like a nursing home thing. Crafting.
or you
Was
get
that Happy Gilmore when he went to pissed his mom hole and she was crafting?
yeah, you can get a sweater from a dog you know and love, or you can get one from a sheep you'd never meet. I mean, or a bacon smelling car air freshener.
I love the smell of bacon, so it's not that one. So we'll go with the other.
So the pet hair
The pet
crafting
hair.
book.
The pet hair.
What you could do craft with your pet's hair when it sheds it.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's a
Compliments of Rover.
that's a disgusting craft. Who thinks of that?
I know.
Santa.
Oh, wow.
Santa. Wow.
Oh.
Which would you rather do with Mrs. Claus? Roast your chestnuts on an open fire or play a game of Uno?
Number one.
Roast your chestnuts on the open fire? Well, that's all I've got for you, Santa.
I hope so.
That's all you need.
Lord.
That's all you
Lord.
need.
Did you bring some corn for popping?
He came with full force tonight.
That's all you need. Let's get some bowl games. All right. I mean, college football season is almost over.
It is.
It's sad.
It's sad. The bowl season starts this weekend, December 16th. I think the Bahamas Bowl is like one of the first bowl games. Is
Thrilling.
The correct. I mean, the worst.
Absolutely thrilling.
I've got the DVR set already.
Can't miss TV.
I mean, we're talking about like 6-6 teams playing each other. I mean,
It's been a tough season.
it doesn't get too good until later on, and I think really after Christmas.
Did Diana's team make a bowl?
When my vacation starts,
That's true.
that's when
App
the good
State, yeah, they're in a bowl.
They are.
No,
in the
no, no.
bowl.
I mean the team that she picked that was 1-5.
No, they
Oh,
didn't.
Arizona State? No,
They've been playing pretty good though, Bart.
they've been playing pretty good lately.
They're 1-5. All right, so we'll do a few here. Let's do, since we're in the Carolinas, we'll do Duke and Troy.
Duke and Troy?
Yeah, that's the 76 Birmingham Bowl. Duke is 7-5. Troy is 11-2, and actually, Troy is an 8-point favorite.
I like
Yeah, I
that.
think they didn't they beat App State to win their entire conference?
They did.
Yeah.
I like that.
So who you got, Bart?
That'd be a huge win for Troy. They'd really make a statement, but I'm going to go Troy. Yeah.
Well, Troy.
Yeah.
Alan?
I have no dog in the fight. Troy.
Troy. Santa?
I'm going to go Troy as well because I feel like that team there is not losing anybody to the NFL,
Yeah.
Right.
and I feel like they're still got some dog in them. Duke's quarterback's actually, is third string guy still playing from down the road.
Yeah.
the Gaffney guy.
Yep.
But I think Troy's got more. They'll want it more. I'm gonna go Troy.
Troy, okay. A little kind of a Cinderella story until game day came to them, and then they lost to Appalachian State in
Jinxed
overtime. James Madison in Air Force, the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl.
Lockheed Martin.
Oh yeah, sorry, I read that wrong.
Lockhead.
Yeah,
The Leatherhead.
sorry. Yeah, I totally misread that. Thank you, Alan, for that. James Madison's 11-1. Air Force they were having a great season. At one point in time, they were 8-1, and then they lost like 3 straight, so now they're 8-4. James Madison is favored by 3 points. Bart, who you got?
I'm going to go with James.
Oh, James.
I'm going Air Force.
Air Force. Santa.
Air Force.
Air Force,
Air
too.
Force.
Wow. I'm going to go James Madison as well. And I didn't pick my last. I'm going Duke, by the way, to beat Troy.
Yeah, you didn't pick.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm going Duke to beat Troy. Let's get to North Carolina, West Virginia.
Ooh, battle right there.
The Duke's Mayo Bowl. Duke's Mayo Bowl. Somebody who wins this gets to have mayonnaise dumped on their head.
Man, what a good reward.
I mean,
What a treat.
why?
Terrible.
Why would you want that?
What a treat.
At least it's Duke's.
It is,
than
yeah.
Hellman's.
You
Better
like
than
mayonnaise?
Miracle Whip.
Say again?
You like mayonnaise?
Do I like mayonnaise? I mean, it's all right, but I mean, I'm not going
Not
to like.
lemon mayonnaise.
No.
He better drop a lemon in it. Changes the whole complexity of it.
Lemon
Like-
mayo.
Alan, as soon as you said that, like I had my gag reflex. You know what I'm saying? Like, my gosh. All right, Duke Mayo Bowl, North Carolina, West Virginia. West Virginia is actually favored by 5.5.
Ooh, I'm surprised at that. I mean, this should be almost like a home game for North Carolina, but they've been on such a bad skid this last part of the season. They started off so well. They should have played for the ACC championship. I'm going to go West Virginia.
Okay, Alan.
I'll go with the heels, I think.
Okay,
Yep.
Santa. Do we even have to ask?
I'm going heels, but Drake May's not playing. I don't know if you'll.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Yeah,
going West Virginia.
I don't.
Oh,
know.
wow.
I don't know
Okay,
what's
I'm
gonna,
changing my pick then. I did not know that.
I don't know what's going to happen there. I don't know what Carolina team's going to show up, but let's hope they they come and actually want to win. Because I mean, don't they get rings even if they win a bowl game? They get a bowl ring. So there's something to play for there. So
I mean,
I'm gonna go Tar Heels.
If anything else, play for your pride.
Right.
Yeah.
Play for your school.
That's kind of out the door now. Though.
It is.
Yeah,
it
that's
is. With all the NIL
it's
stuff
all
and that
about
kind of
money.
crap. I mean, that's kind of out the door.
Killed.
Drake May, I did not know was not playing. So if he's not playing, I'm going to go West Virginia
I'm
too
changing
on
my
that.
pick
So
and going with West Virginia.
We're all off.
yeah,
May's out.
May's
We're
out. See ya. But I mean, honestly, they still lost
That's
4
essentially
games.
what happened to Florida State. I mean, they lost their quarterback, and then all of a sudden nobody wants to pick them.
Yep.
And they still went undefeated
Yep.
without Jordan.
Well,
Travis.
in one game without him or two?
No,
Was it 2?
4.
4? Was it that
Yeah,
many?
yeah. They won 3 or 4 games.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, they definitely. I agree with Santa. Should have been in the playoffs, no doubt.
Because nobody was hurt on defense.
No doubt. Yep. All right, let's get some bigger games here. NC State, Kansas State, the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Wow.
Name.
These names that they come up with, you would think we're making this up, but I'm really not.
I'm waiting for the John David Stutz Bowl.
I think I'm going to go K-State.
K-State, Allen.
No, I will not pick against the Wolfpack.
right.
Impressive win over the Heels.
Yep. Santa.
I will pick anybody but the Wolfpack.
Ooh,
But Santa's wearing red.
doesn't matter,
Doesn't
brother.
matter, brother.
Hey.
This is straightforward.
NC State is not one of my favorites. They're almost as bad as Duke fans.
Ooh,
Wow.
Listen at that.
They're close. I mean, like the last couple of years they've gotten really close to being. Would you agree with that?
I would agree with that.
They win one game, and you think they just roped the freaking moon.
And both of them sitting here, Bart, in red and black.
Yep.
That's also the Christmas colors, brother. I can't help it.
That little thing they do.
That's red and green.
Yeah, the packing.
That's true.
their packings.
That's true. Alamo Bowl, Arizona, Oklahoma.
Yikes.
What's their records?
Arizona's 9-3. Oklahoma's 10-2. Arizona is favored by 3.
Just don't know what Oklahoma team's going to show up, really. I'm going to go Oklahoma, though.
I'll tell you what Oklahoma team's going to show up. The winning one.
Wow.
There you go. How
Okay.
about that?
How about that, Santa?
I'll go Oklahoma.
I'll go Wildcats, Arizona.
He's going against us.
Yep. All right. Tax Slayer Gator Bowl featuring your Clemson Tigers against the Kentucky Wildcats.
Clemson?
With a P.
Clemson 8-4 got on a hot streak late in the season. Finally starting to figure it out a little bit, I think. Kentucky kind of been up and down all season, kind of here and there. 7-5. Clemson is a 4-point favorite in this game. It's a high noon kickoff, Friday, December 29th, for anybody who wants to know.
Everybody be working. That's why I did that game.
Yeah.
I mean, the Tigers, like you said, they've been playing good towards the end of the season. I think they'll ride the momentum. They'll get 9 wins. They'll go 9-4.
All right, 9-4.
I'll go Clemson, but I'll even do better than that. And they not only cover the spread, but it's going to be like probably 2 touchdowns.
Wow. 14 points.
It might be the best defense Kentucky's seen all year. That Tiger D.
Okay, wait a second. They did play the Tennessee D, bro. That's some good D.
That's some good D, if you know what I mean.
What Kentucky
That is
is?
some good D.
What's Kentucky's record there?
7-5.
7-5.
Both 7, 8-4, 7-5.
I'll take Clemson, but I think Dabo's on his way out.
Wow.
That's a whole other
Really?
conversation.
Read today where pretty much they think Saban's done after the bowl game.
You know,
Wow.
we can't
Now,
say
hold
that
on.
because that's gonna if it gets out in the news,
Breaking
that
news.
Santa has predicted the end of Dabo's week. Then
Yeah, I don't want to get on Dabo's naughty
Yeah,
list.
let's
He
don't.
texts
Let's
me every
don't.
now and then, and
Yeah.
I'm not going to let that cat out of the
Let's
bag
don't
yet.
let that happen.
Santa,
does he still ask you for defensive formations?
Sometimes, and I just go to the PlayStation, see what worked the night before.
That's right. That's a good guess.
Santa's bringing out some juicy news. I mean, some juicy news.
Yep.
Wow.
I think Saban's on his way.
So you think Saban's gone and
I think
Dabo goes
Saban's
to
going to
Alabama?
retire and he's going to ride that Ferrari around and live the good life.
Wow. Obviously, we can't go without picking a bowl game when it has to do with the Oregon State Beavers. You got to get them in there.
Right.
They were actually playing Notre Dame. This is a 2 o'clock, December 29th, again, Friday. on CBS is the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl.
Wow.
You are joking.
I'm not.
Where do they get these
Great.
names?
It's going to be great. So, Oregon State, Notre Dame. Who you got?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, I'm going to go Indy as well. On
All right.
Notre Dame.
Notre
Rudy.
Dame. Yeah.
Rudy will get in the game.
Didn't the quarterback get in the portal again?
Yes.
From Beavers?
Yes.
DJ?
DJ.
I thought he was done with eligibility.
No, he's
No,
still got
he-
2 years left.
He went
Oh,
one.
my gosh.
Yeah.
He entered
Good
the
Lord,
portal.
he's going to be like 28.
Had his best year.
He's going to
and
have played for
leaving.
6 teams.
Yep. I'm going to go.
He's going back to Clemson.
Maybe.
I'm going to go
Still
Notre
won't
Dame as
start.
well.
Dabo leaves, he will.
Going back, let's go Missouri and Ohio State, the Goodyear Cotton Bowl. Missouri and Ohio State.
That's going to be a good
That
game.
will be a good game there.
10-2 is Missouri. 11-1 is Ohio State. 8 o'clock that Friday night. ESPN. Missouri is actually. I'm a little shocked at this. They're actually favored by 2.5 points.
What? Mm-hmm. That's a surprise.
That is a surprise for me, sure.
Missouri's been battle tested week in and week out.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio State's played Michigan. I'm going Missouri.
I'm going to do the same, but I didn't know that the spread favored them.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
St. Nick.
Is Harrison Jr., was he playing, you reckon?
I think he is going to
Wide
play.
receiver?
I think he is going to play.
I'm going Missouri.
So you going to Missouri as well? Mm-hmm. All right. I am going to go Missouri as well because I think the SEC is way tougher league to play in than obviously the Big Ten. Let's move a little ahead. Let's get to the team that we all said should be in the playoffs but are not, and they're still not getting any respect in this game. Georgia playing Florida State. Florida State 13-0, Georgia 12-1. Everybody agrees, I think, that the committee got it wrong this time. Like, hands down got it wrong.
Yep.
Everybody's going to have an argument every year, but this year it just feels different that they got it wrong. And it sucks because you never get this format again. And next year we'll go to the 12 college football playoff teams, which I'm looking forward to because you really don't have this kind of controversy. I mean, you're really going to argue a 12 to 13 seed? I mean, not really.
The committee took the cop out this time because they knew that this was the end of the format.
That's true. That's true. So, again, Florida State's undefeated. They play at 4 o'clock, ESPN. And here's what's still not respecting Florida State at all. I don't care if their quarterback's not playing. Their defense is pretty nasty.
Yes.
There's a pretty nasty defense, and they're still giving Georgia 14.
14?
Yeah.
This will be I'm going to say this is going to be the best defense Georgia's seen all year. And
Hands
Florida
down.
State, no respect, they're going to be hungry.
Yeah.
They're coming out to prove something. I don't know if they can score enough points to win it.
Oh, you think?
But
He just pulled
they're-
out a Pat McAfee just
They're
now.
more than going to cover the spread. I want to pick Florida State so bad, but I'm going to say Georgia by 1. One. Low scoring ball game, like 21-20. Yeah.
Yeah, 21-20. Alan?
It's weird because there's part of me that says Florida State wants to win to make a point, like you said. But then there's part of me that thinks nobody who even is going to sniff the pros is even going to play in this game.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick Georgia, even though I don't like it.
Yeah. Santa?
I think the line's really, really fishy there.
That's a fishy line,
It's
right?
a fishy line, so I'm going to go Georgia big.
Do you think
I think Georgia may have something to prove too.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think Georgia.
So wait.
But are they really proving anything against a Florida State team that really doesn't have anything to play for?
That's true, but that's why the line's so big. I think Georgia's going to beat them by 14 plus.
Wow.
I'll take Georgia.
So when you say fishy line, what kind of fish does it have on there? Bass? Trout?
Some small,
Like a brim.
like a brim, little brim.
brim.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
but I mean that's a crazy line. Is it not?
It's a crazy line.
I mean that's a crazy
Yeah,
line.
that's a better's line
That's,
for sure.
Yeah, that's something. That's one of those games you stay away from.
So it's a
Stay
crazy
away from.
line, but the crazier thought from me, Santa, is that you went Georgia by more than the line.
Only when I heard the line.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm going to go. I just think Florida State's defense is nasty. I think they really want to prove something. I
I think they really
do.
want to show up.
I think they do. I really do. The disrespect that you saw, because ESPN does the whole, watching the locker room, watching the watch parties, And the disrespect that they seen, like on those guys' faces, was like unbelievable. They were mad.
Yeah, what a terrible evening for them guys.
Yeah, they were mad. So I'm going to go Florida State. All right, we'll speed it up.
So if they win the game, you're obviously going to have an undefeated team, and they're not going to be able to say anything.
Yeah,
because the national champion will have.
They might even be ranked number 2 in the nation and be undefeated.
Yeah.
And didn't even make the playoffs.
didn't even get a chance.
What a joke.
Yeah, pretty terrible. One of the surprise, I guess, Liberty, undefeated, good old Christian school, right?
Liberty Bibberty.
Liberty.
Liberty.
Playing Oregon though, in the Verbo Fiesta Bowl.
Liberty's going to get what they asked for. But do they want it? Do they want it? But I don't know if Bo Nix is going to play, is he?
I don't think
He probably won't, but this line too, 17.5.
Easy.
Ooh.
Bart, you could quarterback.
Santa says
They don't need Bo Nix. They don't know what they're about to get into. That is one of the worst bowl picks ever, in my opinion.
Santa is not happy about it.
No, it's terrible.
I'm
you
going
need to put some.
I got to go Ducks.
You going Ducks?
I can't pick
All right.
Liberty.
Alan,
Same Ducks. I don't even see that.
Quack,
Santa.
quack, quack.
I'm going Flames to fry y'all
Wow.
Ducks.
Uh-oh.
It ain't
Uh-oh.
I'm going to fry you
We'll
Ducks.
find out if they're real.
If the Ducks are real,
If the Flames are real.
if the Flames are real, if they're hot,
If they can roast any chestnuts.
like Santa wants to do with Mrs. Claus.
Yep.
when he's-
Yep.
So
Instead
can
of-
we quit beating around the bush and get to the bowl that Gardner Webb's in already?
Instead of playing Uno.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you and Miss Claus play board games together?
No, we're
No.
not board game people.
Not board game people. All right. Moving on then. Iowa and Tennessee.
God, what an ugly matchup for Tennessee. I mean,
That's a night when you want to do the pet aircraft.
Tennessee's going to win, but it might be 17 to 9.
It's going to be so ugly. Oh,
That's true. I mean, you're playing Iowa. What do you expect? I mean, like you said, 17-9 probably.
Yeah.
This is the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. So
not a bad bowl.
That's not a bad bowl.
I like the Cheez-It Bowl.
Jesus for life.
Yeah, Cheez-It,
Go
man.
on there.
Love some Cheez-Its. Alan,
Do you really get that for life if you win but you don't get that for life.
Probably.
I think you do.
I like the Cheez-It duos, the one with like the jalapeno and the.
Oh, yeah. There's our. I want some Cheez-Its right now.
I'll pick Tennessee.
Thank you. Because they're orange and they're playing in the Cheez-It Bowl.
I'll take Tennessee.
Thank you, Santa.
Rocky Top.
Can you sing a little Rocky Top for us?
How about that?
Okay. I mean, I did ask singing, not humming, but we'll take it. We'll take it. I'm going Tennessee. All right, so let's get to the college football playoffs real quick. Alabama, Michigan, the first playoff game of the evening on January the 1st, I believe. Yep. Bart?
Alabama shouldn't even be there as bad as they played against Auburn, but
Agreed.
they're going to crush Michigan.
Wow.
I have no faith in any team in the Big Ten. I mean,
I get it. Alan?
I'm going against him. I'm going to pick Wolverines.
Wolverines. He's going Michigan. Santa?
My heart tells me Bama because you don't pick against Bama, but I'm going Michigan.
There you go.
I'm going Michigan.
You see who Santa agrees with? Yeah.
Yeah. So, a little surprise here
have they had enough time to steal the signs yet?
They've got this.
Okay.
I mean, they get a month to steal signs.
Yeah, so they're going to go back and watch all those games.
They're in good shape.
Yeah.
They're in good
So
shape.
my question is, are you surprised with this line? Michigan is favored in this game by
How about that?
by 1.5.
I'm not surprised. Not really.
Not really surprised.
No.
So I was going to pick Michigan in this game until Santa told me that Nick Saban, there's a source out, little story out there that Nick Saban may be retiring at the end of the season.
They might give his job to Belichick. He's out.
Maybe.
Belichick's going to the Panthers.
Is he?
Okay.
We're going
No,
to we're going to rebuild.
That'd be
there.
great.
Okay, yeah, that's not happening.
I've actually read that rumor. Santa may know something.
It's going to happen.
It's not happening. But now I'm going to lean towards Alabama because I think they're going to write this script for Saban and go retire in the sunset with the one more national championship.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm going Bama.
Storybook ending.
Storybook ending. I'm going
So
Bama.
you're saying the fix is in?
Yeah, the fix is definitely in. I'm going Bama. All right, Texas, Washington. Who you got? Who will be playing Bama in the championship game?
Everybody
Who will be
would
playing
love
Bama?
to see a rematch with Texas, but I tell you what, Washington is good. They really impressed me when they beat Oregon the second time. I'm going Washington.
Going
and
Huskies.
I'm going to say Huskies will win the national championship.
Wow. So we got a national
about
championship
that?
pick right off the bat right there. I was getting to that. Bart got a little ahead of me. Alan, go ahead and do it.
I'll follow Bart's lead, but I'll go with Texas, and I'll say Texas wins it all.
Wow.
How about that?
How about that? Santa.
I'm going to agree with Alan. I think the Longhorns are the best of the 4 teams
Yes,
left.
there you go.
I think there's something special going on there, and they're really, really good.
I
Yeah.
wonder if Charlie Blanton's watching this podcast. He would
Santa
agree.
knows
He is
what's up.
he's one of the only Longhorn people I
Only
know.
one I know.
He
Is
probably
Is he on the
ain't
naughty or
watching.
nice
Yeah.
list?
I hadn't seen him in a long time, so I'm just I'd say nice.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
bad, so he's
Nice.
probably nice.
I hope Charlie watches. Somebody
There's some,
tell Charlie we said hey.
Yep.
There's some, you said there's some magic in the Longhorns. That would be Matthew McConaughey.
He is there.
He's there always. Texas is actually favored in that game by 4 points. I'm going to go with a rematch too, Alabama and Texas, but obviously I've already said that what I think is happening. They're going to write the script for Saban to go out and blaze of glory. I think they win the, 9th national championship for Nick Saban. How many is it? I mean, I don't even know how many he has. But it's going to be a bunch.
No, and here's
So-
the bad thing: you can beat Bama once, but beating them twice in the same season's probably not going to happen.
Probably not going to happen. And they're just playing on a different level. I know it looked bad against Auburn. That was bad. But the way they came out and rebounded against Georgia the
Now
next
that
week,
was good.
I mean, they're looking like a different team.
Plus, Texas caught them at home early in the season with their quarterback was so young and inexperienced. This is a different Bama team if Texas plays them again.
Yeah. So that's our bowl game picks. I always say this, and I'm going to say it again. If you don't want to lose money, go with the opposite of what we picked tonight.
Go with what Santa picked.
Go with, yeah. Santa knows all.
Santa has Texas winning it all.
He sees all.
Did we pick the quick snack bowl yet?
The quick snack bowl. Oh, man.
The Bulldog Quick Snack Bowl.
How did we miss that?
The
one?
Miller
that's-
Bridges Garage Bowl.
Yeah, I know. So we normally end our podcast with some jokes. We won't do the normal jokes, but Santa, do you have any jokes at all for us? Like any jokes at all?
I really don't.
You don't? I mean,
But you're so jolly. You don't have a joke.
I know.
you're 1,700 years old,
I'm
and you have no.
gonna be
jokes?
honest with you. This is the first time Santa's ever done a podcast,
Wow.
and I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted.
Well, at your age, I can
I'm
understand.
You gotta fly
exhausted.
back too.
Yeah, I mean, you guys get to drive home.
You get to fly magical reindeers.
I just thought of something, Santa. Your suit must be very warm. Or do you layer under that suit? I mean,
You got some long johns underneath there?
No,
Some thermals?
No, not this evening. If it gets really cold, I will.
okay.
Sure, for sure.
You literally live in the North Pole. What are you talking about when it gets really
Yeah,
cold?
but everything's heated. Where I'm at, I stay in the heat.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, man. Well, Alan, you got any jokes?
I'm letting it go. Santa's exhausted. I do not want to be on his bad side.
I'll end this with one. I was talking to this person the other night, and I said, what starts with F and ends with K? The person said,
Maybe I better cut away.
no, it doesn't.
What? What?
You got to get the joke, man. I mean, that's the part of the joke.
I don't think Santa gets it.
Yo,
Is it a joke or a riddle?
Oh, no, I just got it.
thank you,
I got
Alan.
it. What starts with no? It does.
You want me to say it one more time?
Thank you for coming, Santa.
I'll say it one more time. What starts with F and ends with K? No, it doesn't.
Right. It doesn't. The word what does not start with F and does not end with K.
Exactly.
There you go.
What a razor sharp observation.
I'm telling you right now.
Did he not bring the heat to go out? We're going out with some heat there, boy.
Listen. If I didn't have a bunch of dummies sitting beside me, we would have that joke. I mean, come on.
That was way over my head.
I know.
I have an excuse, though. He don't have an excuse.
His age.
He don't have an excuse.
Santa's 1,700 years old and he's tired.
That's right.
I thought funk, F-U-N-K,
Yeah.
funk. We're bringing the funk.
Right,
That's
bringing
what
the
I
funk.
thought. That's what came to my mind.
But you got to listen to the whole
That's
joke.
why I thought
so,
it may be a riddle.
Flack?
You said joke.
yeah.
Flack, like flack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me
I
the
mean,
flack.
Catching some flack over that joke.
Yeah.
yeah, obviously I am. Anyway, Santa, it's been awesome, man.
Thank
Lumberjack,
you guys for
Thank
having me.
you for
Thank
coming.
Thanks for having me.
We always ask our guests, did you have a blast?
We had what an awesome time.
You had fun?
Appreciate the hospitality.
Yeah. Thank you for our
Thank you
gifts.
for the gifts.
Yes, the ham,
Yes.
I mean,
the butter.
I appreciate you putting me back on the nice list.
Yes.
And if you could give me those dunks, man,
I will take
I really need those dunks.
I will take care of it.
I appreciate you. Bart, did you have fun?
I had a blast.
I hope all the kids out there watching, you have this new belief in Santa and who Santa is and in the spirit of what Santa is. But most importantly, we always got to remember what the reason for the season is, and that's our Lord Jesus Christ coming down
Absolutely.
to here on earth to where we can actually have this kind of life, to have fun and all that good stuff. So remember that Santa is just a kind of a stretched arm of what that really looks like, giving gifts, the unconditional love, no matter what, and the naughty and nice list, that kind of thing. So just remember that as you go through the season. I hope this is going to be our last podcast of the year.
Yep.
So Santa, what a way to end it.
Yeah.
Wow, what a way to end it. So I hope everybody who's watching, you have a very, very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope all good things come your way. I hope 2024 is going to be the best year thus far of your life. And I just like to end it with one more thing.
Say it. Say it.
Say it.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good twilight. We'll see you next year on Mind Your Business podcast. Have a great night.
Justin, take us out with Silver Bells, please.
Silver bells.
Shotgun shells. There's reindeer falling from the sky.
We cannot wait to see you next year.